Police department! Athena! Athena! Police department!
Yep. There's a lot of blood.
Officers have just discovered Athena Valentini murdered inside her small, quiet beachside home. They believe the man seen in this surveillance footage is Athena's killer. Over the course of several weeks, cameras captured him buying a burner phone, driving more than 2,400 miles across the country, and breaking into Athena's home to take her life.
Video surveillance cameras showed you going into your mom's apartment when she was murdered.
Hold on, I'm sorry. No, wait, no.
Because this is Athena's son, Levente Lazar, and he is the very man the surveillance cameras had been tracking the entire time. Levente believed he had planned the perfect murder, making sure he would never be caught for what he did to Athena. But his twisted plan is about to fall apart right now.
All these are the same clothes you went there when you killed her?
Yes. No, I didn't kill my mom.
So are you a cold-blooded killer, or did something else happen in the house?
On the 24th of October 2018, police were dispatched to the quiet coastal community of Grover Beach, California for a welfare check. Athena Valentini, 64, had failed to report for her shift at California Men's Colony, where she worked as a nurse and was known as an employee who was always punctual and dedicated to her job. When she didn't show up, her coworkers immediately knew something was wrong. Police arrived at her home shortly after receiving the call, and they instantly realized that something was terribly wrong.
Registered nurse that never showed up for work this morning.
Oh.
So get here. We know she only has one vehicle registered to her from our information.
Mm-hmm.
She's not answering the door. We spoke with a neighbor. She said the last time she saw her was 2 days ago, but she did hear her yesterday speaking Hungarian. She is Hungarian, and that's all she knows.
You been having problems with her or anything?
No. She, the neighbor said that she has a.
Adam 12. Any contacts at this address? Go ahead.
She said that she has a regular routine. She locks the gate. She's got a small gate out front.
Okay.
Locks it with the padlock. Has a dog that she leaves out front.
Okay.
The padlock's not there. It's unsecure. There is no dog. She said that her son lives in the area. We tried contacting him. No answer.
Okay.
So
No answer with her phone either?
No.
Huh. Any cars that are hers?
This is her only registered.
This is hers,
vehicle. Yeah.
What do you think?
Red type of substance on the blinds. So I don't know if that'd be enough for you.
You guys are scaring me. Well, it's good enough if you guys are going to request to check the welfare.
Yeah.
I don't need a warrant. I'm just going. Okay.
So
Athena!
No, it doesn't smell good.
Athena! Police department!
Yep. 1144.
Adam 12. Code 4. 1144.
All right, just don't touch anything, but looks like a lot of pills. Oh, wait, no. There's a lot of blood.
Inside the bedroom, officers found Athena dead from stab wounds. And police could never have imagined that the person responsible was the same man smiling in the family photographs that the proud mother had displayed throughout the house. That proud mother was now gone, and police were determined to find answers for her. Officers immediately canvassed the neighborhood, speaking with neighbors in an effort to learn more about Athena's life and what her final days had been like.
Do you know if she has relatives?
She's got a son in Chicago, maybe?
Do you know how to get a hold of them? No.
After learning that Athena had a son, police quickly spoke with another neighbor who provided more information about his identity and offered the first clue that, although he was supposed to be over 2,000 miles away in Chicago, he had actually been here on the night his mother was murdered.
I heard her either last night or the night before.
You heard her?
Yeah, she was talking to someone in Hungary, and I think it was her son.
Oh, on a phone or something like that?
No, in person.
Athena's son was 27-year-old Levente Lazlo Lazar. Growing up, Athena was the sole provider who raised her son after moving to the United States from Hungary following her husband's death. She worked tirelessly to give Levente the opportunity to attend excellent schools and eventually prestigious universities. Levente attended Ivy League schools, and at the time of his mother's murder, he was pursuing graduate studies in Bloomington, Indiana. His mother had given him the gift of an education that could have opened the door to almost any career he wanted. There is no denying that he was intelligent. But as you're about to see, book smarts don't always help in the real world, because covering up a crime was never Levente's strong suit.
Hi.
Hello, are you Lazar? Or Mr. Lazar?
Yeah, Levente Lazar.
Okay, is Miss Valentini your mother?
Yes.
Can I step in and speak to you, please?
My girlfriend lives here, but sure.
Is it, you live here with her, though?
Yeah, she's here and a dog.
Okay, would you mind if I come in?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, thank you. Oh, puppy. He's on low. How are you?
Hello, good. How are you?
Doing pretty well. I was contacted this afternoon by the St. Louis Obispo County Sheriff's Department or District Attorney's Office. I don't remember which one.
Okay.
Your mother's passed away. Very, very sorry for that, obviously.
What happened?
I don't know. They didn't really give me any details. They just asked that we come and make a notification to you.
Okay.
And then have you get in touch with them.
Do you have a phone number?
I do. I have a phone number for you. Very sorry for your loss.
Thank you so much for the house call, though.
Obviously, that's a very
Yeah.
hard thing to have to deal with. So.
Yeah. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too.
Everyone reacts differently to grief and shock. Some people cry, some freeze, some scream, and then there are people like Levente, who reacted as if he had just heard the weather forecast. But Levente's complete lack of emotion after learning that his mother had died wasn't the only thing that caught law enforcement's attention. After hearing the neighbor's statement that Levente had visited and spoken with Athena on the night of the murder, investigators dug deeper into his phone records, location data, and relationship with his mother. What they uncovered was perhaps an overwhelming chain of evidence. But when Levente sat down with detectives at the police station, he had no idea that they had, as the kids say, the receipts. A whole lot of receipts. If you enjoy watching losers like Levente realize just how badly they messed up, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it.
It's very difficult losing a parent. I've lost one as well, and so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I actually lost two parents now because
Yeah.
my father passed away from a heart attack. So my biological father.
Right, you said that was before you guys came over.
Yeah, so I was born in 1992, and my parents married 2 months after I was born, and he passed away in 1995 from a sudden heart attack in the middle of the night.
Oh, wow.
My mom just woke up and found him passed away. And then in 1997, we immigrated here because the Hungarian laws when it comes to like adoption and stuff is if the father passes away, then the child goes to the father's parents, so my grandparents. And my mom was scared of losing me, so we fled the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we came.
Wow.
We went to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And then we kind of built a life from there. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I did want to give you more information now.
Okay.
About what we found out in California.
Okay.
And I got a copy of your mom's trust stuff, so I hope I give you that today.
Okay.
And you can look through it. So it's, I told you she was having problems with people down in her area with some issues with transients. So
I actually read that in the news as well. I read that.
I don't know why that was going out in the news, but I apologize for anything you found out there.
It's fine. It's fine.
But
yeah, I read it.
Just real quick, so in order to share this stuff with you and talk to you about it, I had to give you an advisement because we're in a police department. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and you have the right as president of attorney before and during any question, if you wish. You can afford one. One can be appointed for you free of charge. Okay?
I understand.
Sorry, that's just a formal advisement.
I understand.
So, first, what I kind of wanted to do, we've talked a few times on the phone, and I want to make sure I got a little background on your mom correctly.
Okay.
I know you said she's from Hungary or Romania?
No, she's from Romania.
Okay.
She was born in a small town called Buza. It's spelled Busza.
SZA.
In Romania.
Is that where you were born too?
No, I was born in Budapest.
In Budapest.
Yes. My father was as well, if that's relevant.
Oh, okay. And your mom, you said her sister also lives there currently?
Not in Buza. So Buza is a small farming community, and my grandfather on my mom's side was, a farmer. And my mom had 4 siblings, so 5 in total. The oldest brother passed away very young in a car accident. Her other brother had a son, Lotzi. It's spelled Laci. He works for Interpol. And then my mom's sister, Judith. She lives in Bucharest, which is the capital of Romania.
And Judith is the one that came out with her and was staying with her.
Correct.
Over the summer and.
Correct, and it's spelled Judith.
It's spelled Judith. Okay.
Yes.
And when did she go back home?
So when I spoke to Joseph, I was wrong about the date I provided. I said I think September 15th. I guess it was closer to September 22nd. I don't have firm dates when it comes to this because at the time I was doing stuff here and I just wasn't keeping up with my mom. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but sometimes looking back, you do kind of take things for granted, and you know, with even if you just talk about like how was your day, and you listen, but you don't really listen, you kind of tone it out.
Yeah.
So I could give you more dates, or if you'd like to speak to Joseph, he can give you exact dates.
Okay.
But I would have to kind of
when
she left. Yes.
Yeah.
But it was late September. Late September. Yes.
And you said you were 5 when you guys immigrated?
Correct.
Okay.
97.
97.
We came July 5th, 1997.
Okay. And where did you first live down in the LA area?
Chatsworth.
In Chatsworth?
Correct. Okay. So when we first came out here, my mom met a woman in Budapest, and she was Hungarian as well, and there was a Hungarian family living out here. And her father had a retirement home, and he provided care to elderly people. And my mom, she had a biology major, a background, and she used to teach biology. So she offered to give treat as a nurse. And she came out here and she started like the real basic, like hard labor work, you know, taking care of the old people, cleaning them, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we lived there for about 2 years and then we moved to Reseda. And then from Reseda, we kind of hopped around San Fernando Valley.
Okay.
Yes.
I grew up down there. I know all those places.
Oh, okay.
I was born in Chatsworth and Canoga Park.
Okay.
And yeah. So.
Yeah, we lived in Canoga Park. Then we moved to Woodland Hills. We lived there for about 3 years. At the time, it was just an apartment complex, so it was all for rent.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we moved, we found out that they were starting to sell some of the units. And my mom, this was back in 2003, I'm sorry. She was like, yeah, one day we're going to buy this place and we're going to come back. Because it was kind of, we never had our own place until then. And when we did, we kind of lived in not great areas. We would like live in Chatsworth, Canoga Park, right across the street from Costco, and down the street was a strip club. So my mom, she was just like, you know, one day we're going to have a better life, and that's why we bought the Woodland Hills property first.
Oh, okay.
So. And
that's the one she still owns?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the unit number or the address should be in there. If you went through it. I don't know if you did.
I haven't.
Okay.
I just got it before I came out here. I was like, oh, he's going to need this.
Okay.
So.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
So you think it's in there?
I think so.
Okay.
I would assume so.
Okay.
So.
And what year did she buy that place?
2012.
That was Woodland Hills.
Yes. And I've lived there temporarily for 6 months because I used to work for the Federal Department of Interior as an archivist. It was right after I graduated from UC Davis.
Uh-huh.
So I lived there for about 6 months before I moved out here for graduate school, but she has never lived there.
Oh, she hasn't? So
No.
she's just rented it out?
Yes.
But you actually lived in it for a few months?
Yeah, for about 6 to 8 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what year was that?
That was 2015.
Okay.
So end of 2014 to early 2015.
And you said you went to Berkeley,
Davis,
and then...
Yeah, so I went to Berkeley my first 2 years, and then I went to Davis for my last 2 years.
Okay.
So I transferred. And then afterwards, I graduated 2014, worked for the DOI for about 9 months, and then afterwards I was unemployed for about 2.5 months, and then I moved out here in August of 2015.
Okay. So you've lived here for 3 years?
Yeah.
A little over?
Yeah.
And so when you came out here, did you come specifically to go to the university?
Exactly. I was admitted here for my master's in history.
Oh, okay. What's your undergrad in?
History and linguistics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've been in school
very long
time.
Yeah. I was admitted to Columbia for my PhD, but at the time I was getting a little serious with my girlfriend, and I got a job offer from Walt Disney Publishing Company.
Mm-hmm.
So I took that because I realized that, first of all, the salary as a professor is not great. You're going to be in school for the next 8 more years. I'm going to be 32 when I graduate, have $250,000 in debt, student debt. So I chose a different route, and I'm doing different things now.
How much in student debt?
About $250,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if I went through the whole PhD route.
Well, it's got to be probably that for just what you've done already, right?
No, right now I'm only about $15,000 in debt, because at the time when I was here at IU, I used to teach at the women's prison up in northern Indiana. So here they have, I don't know if they have this in California, but in Indiana they have systems where they allow inmates to get their bachelor's or master's or even high school diploma.
Mm-hmm.
And I offered small classes up in northern Indiana. So I would Skype in. I never actually went to the prisons, but I would Skype in. We would talk about a book. I would grade some of their written materials. I also taught undergrad classes here at IU, mostly U.S. history from 12th century up to the Civil War. I worked for the geology newspaper, mostly as kind of an editor, so I would just kind of proofread. I didn't actually look into the research.
Mm-hmm.
And I just did on and off jobs like that.
So that's how you pay for school all the way through?
Yeah.
Oh wow. And you only have $15,000 left in student loans?
Give or take, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then after Davis, I was only about $6,000 in debt. Only because I was able to apply to different grants and scholarships because of my background. So as an immigrant, as a single mom, that sort of thing. So
right. So you got a lot of financial aid.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, good for you.
I mean, I kind of take advantage of the system. All of the tools are provided to you, but you kind of have to go out and hunt and search for it.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I've been doing, and it kind of pays off. Because I have colleagues who are much more in debt, but they never took the opportunity to just even go on FAFSA, on looking for student scholarships or anything like that.
Wow. Well, good for you. That's a lot of hard work. I mean.
I know. I try.
And so when did you graduate? Just this year?
No, I graduated last year, May of 2017.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
you just decided to stay here?
Well, no, I'm staying here.
You said your girlfriend's going to school still, right?
Correct.
Okay.
She's, right now she's a third-year medical student. So she has one more year, and she's going to finish that year up in Indianapolis. So we've actually been looking to rent a house up in Indy.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to be moving April of next year. And then afterwards, she's going to graduate either April or May of 2020. That's when she's going to decide where she's going to go for residency.
Oh.
And then that's going to kind of open up where we're going. We can go to Tennessee, we can go to California, we can go, I don't even know where. So yeah. So I stayed mostly for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't have any other ties to this area?
No.
And you said you last went to California to see your mom in January?
Of this year.
Of this year, of 18. Okay. And before that, would you go out and visit her at all? Or?
So, as I explained, Hannah's parents lived out in Pismo.
Right.
And whenever she went, I would go with her. And we would fly together. We would either fly into LAX or into San Luis Obispo Airport.
Mm-hmm.
And so before that, I know we didn't go to Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving we went to Louisville, which is in Kentucky.
Why did you guys go there?
That's where her grandmother lives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then Hannah's mom, she flew from Pismo to Louisville, because that's her side of the family.
For Thanksgiving last year?
Yes, correct.
In 17?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see, last summer, so not this year's summer, but 2017, we were in Europe from May. We were in Europe from May to end of July, about 7 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then we flew to Pismo. So I saw my mom late summer, so late July, August 2017. Then I saw her again December 2017 for winter break, and then I left early January. I think January 6th. That's what Hannah said.
Okay.
2018. So that was the last time I saw her in person.
And Hannah went with you in January. Last time you saw her in person.
Yes.
Hannah was with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Because she was visiting her parents as well.
Oh, okay.
And then her parents moved to Fort Lauderdale this year, October 15th, I think.
So they just moved over there.
Yeah, very recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so you guys haven't been out west all this year. We haven't got to see your mom.
No, the furthest west I've been this year is Illinois.
Oh, okay.
So-
What'd you go to Illinois for? You told me before you would come to Chicago.
Yeah, so I've been to Chicago this year, Mount Vernon. I think that's a little more west than Chicago. That's south of Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm working on, because I have a job with Walt Disney, it was a contracted job where I work on a section of a book, just one chapter, and then other historians work on other chapters.
The detectives didn't rush to question Levente about Athena's death. Instead, they patiently built a profile of him. He came across as an educated, disciplined man who always planned for the long term and spoke extensively about his childhood, education, and future. But it was that almost perfect composure that drew the investigators' attention. Because sometimes the most harmless stories are exactly where the first contradictions begin to emerge.
I already finished that chapter. I finished that early this year, and I've submitted it and they've accepted it. But I'm technically employed until the book comes out, which is December of next year. But I'm not getting paid for it because my payment was during when I was working, and now I'm not working.
Okay.
So because right now I'm starting to learn how to become a retail investor or just a trader, so trading stock options and futures, I realized that it's best to be employed because if I don't, I'm going to pay more taxes. So, because as a trader, you would be kind of an entrepreneur, and you're going to pay capital gains, and then you're going to pay extra taxes because you don't have a W-2 form. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm working on another book, and I've just been going to different archives throughout the Midwest, so Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, collecting data and working on the next project, and hoping to either publish it after 2019 or have a publishing house pick me up, and then that way I have a steady job.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So
you're thinking it through then.
I think ahead.
And so you said you went to those places all last year.
No, and this year.
Oh, some this year too.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I worked on the Brer Rabbit, which is the publishing job I have with Disney, I went like everywhere in the Midwest. I went beyond Illinois. I went to Kansas. I went to Michigan. I went to Wisconsin very briefly, but that was last year.
That was all last year.
This year, I've only been to 3 states: Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, and Ohio. So 4 states.
Okay.
But I also went to Florida earlier this year just for vacation. We went to Disneyland.
Okay. So was all that travel months ago?
Or? No. This so in the Midwest, that's been in the last about 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
so since July, June. I'm sorry, since June of this year.
Since June.
Yes.
Okay. And you said you were getting some strange telemarketer calls from Europe? Or
no. Well, yeah, from the UK
and
UK. From Canada. So I'm just going to give you an maybe I have all of them. So, and you're welcome to scroll through it. But any call with a plus 52 or plus like different numbers.
Code.
Yeah, so you're welcome to go through it, and you're going to see further if you go further down. That's when I had my earlier phone number. Let me see. So here's another one, and the reason I changed my phone number is because I would get these phone calls like 3 in the morning, and I usually keep my phone on because around 4 in the morning I wake up temporarily to trade oil futures because that's when the market is kind of hot. And I don't want to wake Hannah, so I usually trade on my phone because I have an app for it. And but so I keep my phone on. And at this time, I was getting phone calls, and it would wake her up, and then it would affect our day and that sort of thing. So I eventually just changed my phone number.
And you said you did that about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
At this point, yeah, about 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so your current phone that I've been calling you on, that's this.
This is I've had this phone since January of last year.
Okay.
Yeah, but I haven't had the same phone number.
So why do you think you started getting these out of country ones?
I
do you let anybody else use your phone or no?
No. Here's another one, Gravesend. That's from England.
Oh.
So when I spoke to the telemarketer, they said that AT&T is having this problem. The other excuse I had was that I put my information out there, and now it's just being sent all over the place.
Mm.
And my phone number is just now in like a list, and they just go through the list. My theory is because I still get phone calls like this even after I change.
Mm-hmm.
So like this one was October 28th.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's my area code.
Really?
Yeah.
Your area code's
510 Oakland.
Yeah, that's Oakland.
So I think maybe that they either focus on a single area code and they just go down the list, or I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. The phone calls haven't been as often. Maybe this was the last one. I think so. I had that one too. But usually I don't pick up private numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here we go.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Usually we get them on.
November 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I just want to make it clear, you're welcome to access my phone or to come to my house or anything like that. You don't need a warrant. I can invite you in.
Okay.
I didn't make that clear on the phone, or if I did, I forgot. But I just want to kind of help in any way I can.
I appreciate that, and that's what I'm looking for, is a little bit of help here.
Okay. And I emailed you yesterday my flight schedule for.
Oh, you did?
Yes. So
Okay.
I'm going to Oakland on the 18th, and then all the dates and times are there. And then I'm leaving, and I'm flying out of San Francisco on the 19th at 7 p.m. I think.
Okay.
So I'm only going to be in California for 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I was going to ask you, did yesterday the coroner,
No.
Mr. McDaniel's called back?
No, I was going to call him today.
I checked it. I was obviously flying yesterday, so I haven't checked my emails or my calls. So, but I'd let him know that you were going to be contacting him. So.
Okay.
Okay. Now, explain to me again what that settlement is you're going out there for. It was from Mr. Burns, right?
Correct. So
Okay.
when we came out to the States in '97, we went to a restaurant in Woodland Hills. It's called Jerry's Deli, and I was sitting with my mom and the family that like gave my mom employment and housing and stuff like that. And this is the story that my mom would say. And in the background, I heard somebody speaking Hungarian, and I was like, "Mom, you know, like someone speaking Hungarian," because everybody else was speaking a different language that I didn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom went over there and introduced herself. And at that time, Paul was having dinner with some Hungarian person. And at that time, that was the first time we met Paul Allen Burns. This was '97.
Okay.
And then from '97 up to 2004, he was, I guess, kind of like my stepdad. On weekends, I would spend time with him. He lived in Malibu.
Mm-hmm.
He lived right next to the Getty Villa, the museum.
Mm-hmm.
We would go to Palm Desert. He had another house there. We would go to concerts. We would just do different things. And right around 2001, he noticed that I had a Jewish heritage that my parents never exercised. They never took me to synagogue. They never gave me a bar mitzvah or anything like that. And he sponsored me. So right around 2001, I started going to Sunday school. And eventually the plan was to get the bar mitzvah, but he passed away in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
At the time I was about 12.
Mm-hmm.
Around 2003, 2004, he started acting a little bit different. We don't know if it was the treatment. At that time, he had a business out in Orange County. It was a hyperbaric chamber that was not going well. I know at that time the hospital was also threatening to fire him for whatever reason. So I guess he was going through a lot of different stresses in 2003, and at that time we started seeing less and less and less of him. And then my mom, she started to date Michael Gosser around that time. And then in 2004, we got a phone call from an attorney informing us that Paul passed away. My mom, she asked what's going to happen to the pictures, to the documents that we've shared for the last 7 years. And the attorney said, "Oh, you've known him for that long. Like, what else did he do for you?" and that sort of thing. And then I guess the attorney got the impression that Paul was going to adopt me and either marry my mom or just keep me as an adopted son.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2005, my mom hired 2 attorneys, Kathy Miller-Ginsburg, she's located up in Westlake, and Nicholas Siciliano, he's in Woodland Hills.
Okay.
And they just basically laid a claim on Paul's property because he didn't have a will. And different parties did the same. So one of the temples that he sponsored did that. He had a niece that he never spoke to, did the same. And in the end, I think the case was settled in 2009. There was kind of a stipend laid out for me. So between 2010 and 2013, I would receive about $15,000 a year.
Okay.
So I didn't have to work when I was in college, basically. I was very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Then in 2017, I received $90,000, and I paid off most of my student debt there. I put most of it in my savings, opened up an IRA account, started trading, kind of looking long term. And then I have another one final payment of $200,000, not exactly $200,000, it's $200,000 and change, in 2022 when I'm 30. Not when I'm 30, but July 5th, 2022, so after my birthday.
Uh-huh.
And what I'm doing is I'm selling that final payment to a settlement company located in New York for $197,000. But in order to do that, they first have to go in front of a judge and petition it. And the judge is going to ask me questions like, do I understand what I'm doing? Am I capable in mind and body and stuff like that? And what I plan to do with that money is, because not next year but the following year we're going to be moving, I was hoping that in Hannah's residency program we're going to buy a house.
In Indianapolis?
Wherever she gets the residency
okay.
program. It depends, right? Like, because she's talking about going to New York City.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to buy property there. It's so expensive.
Is it?
It's very expensive, yeah. Or like San Francisco, I can't afford it there.
Yeah, I know it's expensive there.
So, it depends where we go. And it depends if she wants to stay there. It comes down to a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it would be best to have that money more readily available than waiting a set amount of years.
Mm-hmm.
So
you guys are wanting to try to make plans now and not wait till 30, right?
I think very much into the future. This is what Joseph taught me when I was younger. I have a 3, 5, 7, and 10-year plan. And it's not really something that I execute, like bullet point down, but it's just a general idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a direction. And having a direction, I think, kind of makes things clearer, especially the future. So I'm just kind of, I guess, preparing for 5, 10 years down.
Okay. So another thing, so you told me you and your mom have identical cars?
Correct.
Okay.
The vehicle's just around here.
Oh, your vehicle?
My vehicle,
okay.
Yes.
So it's a white Jeep Patriot?
Correct.
Okay.
2013, I think.
2013?
I think. Well, when...
And tell me about those cars.
So, 2012, I had a Mustang. 2010, I bought a Mustang. 2012, I got in a major car accident on the 405. The car was totaled. We went to different dealerships, and we went to one, it was a Jeep dealership, where we tested out the Jeep Patriot. I don't remember if it was mine or my mom's. Well, since it was a test drive vehicle, it was discounted severely. Like, the sticker price was, I think, $19,000. We bought it for $11,000, and it only had like 100 miles on it.
Oh, wow.
My mom at the time, she had an old PD Cruiser. It was falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, we just bought like literally both cars on the lot on the same day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So she got a good deal on that?
Yeah, I think the other one was also a test drive one, but it had more mileage. It had, I think, 3,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Where'd you get them?
I don't know.
In LA or?
It was Los Angeles, but yeah, I don't know. I think they're nice.
Oh, okay.
So.
I thought that was interesting. You had the exact same cars.
Yeah, exact same cars. The only difference is I have Sirius radio station. on mine, and she doesn't, so she can't access like Bluetooth or anything like that.
But yours has Bluetooth and all that stuff.
Yeah, but that's it. You know, the seats are identical, the wheels, everything. Yeah.
Okay. And so now, you said during the week from like, you said the last time you talked to your mom on the phone was October 22nd,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Was that Monday?
Yes. On the phone, like actually talk to her.
Talk to her.
Yes, yes,
But you
yes.
had text with her.
Yes.
After that? I wasn't able to look all through all those. You still have your text stuff with her?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you hadn't talked to her since the 22nd, but you had text on the 23rd or something?
No. So the last time I spoke to her, actually, like in text, was Sunday, October 21st.
Okay.
So we went on that day? No, the day before we went to a pumpkin patch. My girlfriend and two of our friends, and we carved pumpkins. And then I just showed it to my mom, and that was the final text message. Because here's Thursday. Oh no. So she did text me on Thursday. I'm sorry.
She texted you on Thursday?
But I did not text her back.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's Joseph's phone number because at the time I was having phone issues and I lost all my contacts.
Oh, you had phone issues with this phone?
Yeah. So my contacts were they were deleting themselves.
Oh.
So I just went to an AT&T store and they said it was a software issue. And that was it. So that is the last time.
Okay.
As the conversation shifted to the period before Athena's death, the atmosphere inside the interrogation room began to change. Detectives continuously cross-checked phone calls, text messages, travel records, and every small detail in Levente's statement. He continued answering clearly and coherently, but his memories of his final conversations with his mother became strangely vague. That was also the moment when quiet suspicions began to take shape.
And then I spoke to her, well, I didn't speak to her, I texted her on these 2 days, 26th and 27th. And then in terms of phone call, and I took a screenshot of all of this and I sent it to you.
Okay, yeah. I did get that email, so.
And then phone call was, so 22nd. I think I spoke to her. Let me see if there's any details. No, it's 9-10 seconds. No, so I guess I called her and she didn't pick up.
On the 22nd?
Oh, this is the 27th. Okay, I spoke to her on the 22nd, the last time, for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay.
Yeah.
And what did you guys talk about?
I don't know. I think maybe it was her doctor's appointment. Because I know later that week she had a doctor's appointment on Thursday. And I think she was just confirming with me that she was going.
Yeah.
And then,
you said it was at UCLA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was for her workers' comp injury?
Correct.
For her arm?
Correct. Usually what happens is if she calls me in the mornings, I can't talk to her that often or that long because I'm trading. So from like 4 in the morning to about 11 in the morning, I'm trading on and off. Especially when the market opens 9:30, I'm very busy. I'm just very focused. And
so do you work out of your house then?
I do.
So you just have a computer you can log in and do all that on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do all my work in my office. So writing, trading, anything like that.
So you don't have to go to an office anywhere?
No. But she called me at 6 p.m. So I don't know why we didn't talk that long. Yeah.
You don't remember anything she told you?
We didn't go out to dinner that week. We didn't go out to dinner. We didn't go to theaters or anything like this. I don't know why
You told me that week, so you guys didn't really go anywhere, but you said you had gone to Indianapolis on the 23rd?
Correct. I went to Indianapolis on the 23rd. I went to Columbus, not Ohio, but Indiana. It's right next to Cincinnati. It's almost on the border, for puppies.
And you said that was on the 25th or 26th? It was Friday?
You
went to Columbus?
Thursday.
Thursday you went to Columbus?
Thursday, yeah.
So that would have been the 25th?
Yes.
Okay. So, and that's what the last time you had text from her was on Thursday.
Yeah, I think maybe that's why I didn't reply, because I was looking at dogs.
Because you went to Columbus.
Yeah, and you're more than welcome to take a look or anything like that on my phone.
No, I'm just trying to figure out her, what she was up to during that week.
Yeah. We did buy a dog.
Oh, you found one?
Sunday, I think.
What'd you get?
A little golden retriever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my girlfriend fell in love with it, so we just got it.
Oh, yeah. That's cute.
Yeah, so now we have 2 dogs.
You have another dog?
Yeah, that's her dog originally.
What's your other dog?
It's a golden doodle.
A golden doodle?
Yeah, so it's a mix of a golden retriever and a poodle. So she got this dog a year before she met me, and since we got a bigger place, I talked about getting a second dog, and she was like, okay. Yeah.
Cool. And, so that reminds me, so your mom's dog, you said that initially was your dog, right? Initially,
yes.
Athena?
So, sophomore year of high school, it's 2007, I mentioned that I never had a dog. And all my friends, to my mom, and all my friends had dogs and cats and stuff like that, but we've never had an animal. So I mentioned it, and she went to a pound in Agora Hills, and she just found a little beagle, and she brought it home. So, and then she was my dog until about 2010 when I moved out. Okay. So I never took Athena. She came to Berkeley with me for maybe like a week, but she's never lived with me long term.
Once you went to school? Yeah,
and then my mom took care of her since 2010.
Okay. And you were saying that Athena, you trained her to follow you like by whistling?
So there's a park in Woodland Hills that we would go to, and it was like literally a block away from Warner Center. And whenever we went there, she was very obsessed with the squirrels. So I didn't want her tugging on the leash or anything like that because she would choke herself. So I just taught her to come back whenever I whistled. And my mom, she kind of knows how to whistle. Not really, but usually if she just says Athena, she comes straight back. She doesn't waver or anything like that. She comes straight back. And I taught her at a very young age. We got her when she was about 6 months. And by 2008, she knew most commands that I taught her. So she would come back. But even if she saw a squirrel, she wouldn't, run the length of a football field. She would always be nearby. And after a certain distance, she would kind of stop, look back, see, her people, and then either keep going, or if it was too far, she would come back. Even if the squirrel was like 5 feet in front of her, she doesn't go too far out. Yeah.
But she basically would just follow you off leash?
Follow me, my mom. Even when I visited her, when she walked that neighborhood, so she lived on 9th Street?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have the big street, right? I think that's Main Street.
Grand Avenue is the main street there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have like a church, and then you have another street, and then her place is here. She would walk the opposite direction of the big street.
Oh, she'd always go the other way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she would walk the dog without a leash.
Okay.
And I always mention to her that so 2 streets away from the main street, there's only one stop sign, and then the other lane that's like vertical of her place, it didn't have a stop sign. So because of that, because she had to cross that street to keep going further down, I always told her, you gotta be careful, because if the dog runs in front of you, even if it's like 3 feet, because she's so small, the drivers are not gonna see the dog and hit her, and they have no reason to slow down or stop because there is no stop sign or light or anything like that. But for the most part, my mom walked the dog without a leash because she listened.
The dog would listen to her. Yeah. And you too, I would assume.
Yeah, of course.
And when you were there, yeah.
Yeah, she listened to most people. There was another when my mom worked in Corcoran, she had a colleague named Heike. She was also another nurse there. And when my mom went to Europe, she gave Athena to Heike, and Athena would listen to Heike very well. Terry, when he came down to California, because he lives in Washington State, she would listen to Terry, and she's only seen Terry maybe 10 times at most. Same thing with Joseph. She kind of listens to people that she knows. Met like at least a couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, to give you a little more information. So I know when I talked, so your mom, I believe she was attacked and killed on the 24th of October.
What day is that?
That was
Wednesday?
Thursday. So let me look at the calendar.
Because I don't know the dates.
Yeah, sure,
Sorry.
sure. So, yeah, so it was Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. And so you talked to her on Monday, right?
Yes.
And then you went to Indianapolis on Tuesday. It was the 23rd.
Correct.
Okay, so then Wednesday is when I believe she was killed.
Okay, and she texted me.
And she texted you on
Thursday.
Thursday, on the 25th.
Yes.
At 9 p.m. Okay. And then the 20th, was it Thursday or Friday you went to Columbus?
Thursday.
Okay. So the 25th you were in Columbus.
Right.
Okay. And then
Friday nothing.
And then you've been in Bloomington since then?
Yeah, or just like the nearby area.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a few wineries that we go to with my girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Or like escape rooms or some sort of activity. I know we went to a haunted house that Sunday, and that was a little bit further up in...
that Sunday prior or after
no,
your mom?
That Sunday after.
After, okay.
Yeah.
So that would have been the 28th?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
And that was in Martinsville. So Martinsville is between Bloomington and Indianapolis. It's about 20 miles, 30 miles north.
Okay.
So for the most part, I've been kind of within 50-mile range.
50?
50, 100-mile range the last couple of days.
Okay.
More than that since Columbus. Yeah, because Columbus is about... No, Columbus is less than 100 miles. So yeah, since about Monday of last week, so Monday, the day I spoke to her, I've been in like 100-mile range.
Of your house?
Yeah, of Bloomington.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay, well that's kind of what I need a little bit of help with, is because, and you've had your phone with you that whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I looked in your phone, I was able to get records for all your recent people that have called your mom.
Okay.
And so your number was one of them on the 22nd.
Yeah.
So they came back with those records when I asked from AT&T.
Okay.
And so they show your phone going to Springfield, Missouri on the 23rd, I believe. 22nd, 23rd. Can you help me explain that?
Not Missouri. I went to Mount Vernon in Missouri. But that was, I'm sorry, in Illinois.
I thought that was Illinois, yeah.
Yeah, but that's as far as I went. I didn't go to Missouri that day.
Huh.
Or that week.
Really?
Missouri was the earliest time I was in Missouri was in June.
Okay.
Of this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the only phone you have?
That's the only phone I had. I had this in January of last year.
Huh.
No,
it's just strange. I mean, so basically when our phones travel, they talk to cell phone towers.
Correct.
Right. So you're a smart guy. You probably know better than me. But
no, I have
every time they connect to a tower,
yeah,
it shows the tower's location.
Yeah.
Your phone has to be within close proximity of those towers.
Right.
So the fact that your phone shows going, from your house basically to the Springfield, Missouri.
I understand. I understand.
On the 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was not in Missouri this month. Last month, June was the last month I was in Missouri.
Huh.
Late June.
And the other curious thing is, so on the 25th, 24th, 25th, I believe on the 25th, your phone is showing up in Texas. And it tracks all the way back to your house from Texas.
I was not in Texas. Last time I was in Texas was when I moved out here.
Oh.
It was 2015 because I drove here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I looked at your phone records, what I did was I looked at the other callers that called your mom, okay? And I found another Cincinnati, Ohio number that looks like it was traveling with your phone to your mom's house. And
I don't have another phone either.
Yeah, well, so when I looked at that and I put the two records together.
Oh, I understand.
I have a map from your house to your mom's house.
Oh, to my mom's house.
Correct.
Okay.
With those two phones, It maps directly from your house on the 22nd to your mom's house on the 24th.
I can promise you, I was not.
Okay.
I was not in California
listen
except January.
Listen to me for a sec here. So, when I looked at that,
yes,
I checked. There's other systems that we can check that they have what's called a license plate reader. Okay.
After more than 40 minutes of building rapport, the detectives suddenly revealed all of their strongest evidence. Cell phone, location data, license plate reader footage, surveillance video showing the purchase of a burner phone, and security camera footage from near Athena's home were all laid out on the table. Within just a few minutes, the room shifted from a calm conversation into a tense confrontation as Levente was forced, for the first time, to face the accusation that he had murdered his own mother.
And when a license plate gets scanned on that as you're driving down the road, it takes a picture of your car. Okay? And the picture it took in Texas and in Arizona and in California is a picture of your car.
I was not in California this year. Okay. Except in January.
Okay, listen to me, Levente.
I already listened.
Okay. All those records clearly show it was your Jeep. Okay? There's video surveillance cameras on your mom's apartment. Did you know that?
I did not.
The video surveillance cameras show you going into your mom's apartment when she was murdered. Okay? So what I'm here to do today to talk to you is about, I already know that you're the one that went there. Okay? I need you to help me understand why you did this to your mom.
I didn't do anything to my mom.
Levente, it's clear to me. There's clear as day, unfortunately. We went and bought that phone at Best Buy. You're on video there buying that phone, the Cricket wireless phone that you used during this trip. I have you on video there. I have your video on your mom's house. I have video afterwards with Athena leaving. Okay?
Casey,
you have to accept, we're past that part, okay? I know it's tough. This is something that's me hard to talk about, but...
No, there's nothing hard to talk about. It's the fact that I didn't...
Explain to me why you killed your mom.
I didn't...
Did something happen there? You know what I've looked into? Listen to me for a minute. You know what I've looked into? It sounds to me like your mom was kind of a taskmaster. And she, you know, I know she was upset a little bit about, you know, your choices for school, and that she would kind of push on you a little bit.
No, but she didn't even want me to go into academia. She wanted me to be a nurse, an RN.
Well, listen, I can understand growing up how you had a tough childhood, okay? And I know, you know, you guys moved here, you lost your father.
Casey,
she has many different men.
Since I was 18, since 2010, I have been independent. I have never relied on her financially, emotionally. I mean, we've shared bonds, but that was it. Like, she never controlled when I went to Davis, when I switched majors. She wanted me to be a doctor. I wanted to be a historian at the time.
Well, there had to be something to where...
No.
Well, listen to me. It's clear, Levente, that you went there and did this. So help me understand
Casey,
why.
Casey,
okay?
Look. When I spoke to Terry...
Let me show you a couple things here. Okay, just so you know. Okay, here's her trust, right?
Okay.
And this goes in to explain that you are her sole heir, so you do get all her property.
But I didn't even know about this. I mean, I knew she wrote one up, or she talked to attorneys,
sure.
But I didn't know about this.
Okay. Let me show you a few things here. Okay. So we can get past that part, because it's more about why, okay?
It's not about why.
Okay. Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
This is your house right here, where this is.
Yes.
This is your mom's house.
Yes.
Okay. You understand that the pictures caught you along the road. Okay. That's your Jeep, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what you're telling me about being in Indiana and never leaving and not seeing your mom in January of this year.
No, I saw her in
is
January.
Clearly, well, you were at her house on the 24th of October.
I was not in her house. Of October of this year, I was not.
Levente, do you see what I'm showing you? You want to see more? Here. the pictures of your Jeep was taken all along your route with you in it. Okay? The video at your mom's house show you driving by at 3:30 that afternoon, okay, in your Jeep. Okay? Okay. So understand what all this says is that you were. So for you to sit here and tell me that makes zero sense, and it doesn't look, good for you. Okay? What I'm trying to understand is, did something happen when you were there that caused a struggle with your mom?
No.
Were you just mad at her? Do you need money?
No. I don't need money.
So what happened? Tell me what happened. That's the only way we're going to understand this a little bit better. Because you seem like a very intelligent, smart, and a nice person. And something had to have happened that day.
Nothing.
We all make mistakes.
No!
Okay?
I understand everybody makes mistakes, but no, First of all, as you pointed out, I had a rough childhood.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've always had my mom. Always had my mom. She was the number one person, with the exception of the dog, that I could go to.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for me to hurt her. I never hurt her. I never did. If anything, I went out of my way to help her all the time. There's no...
Can you explain this?
I cannot. I absolutely cannot. But I did not do anything to her. I really didn't. I promise.
Do you understand that there was video surveillance all over that complex?
Okay, there was, but...
It was... I watch you go in and out of the house. I watch you... Your mom actually had a video surveillance in her house because she was worried about the transients.
Okay.
Okay? I watched you do it. Okay?
What do you mean you watched me do it? I didn't do anything. Casey...
Help me explain why.
Why what?
What happened that day? What happened in your life around that time where you decided...
Nothing.
I have to do this?
Nothing.
Was it a spur of the moment? So your mom, you called her that day several times, and she actually told her friends about it and left voicemails about talking to you.
Yeah.
On the 24th.
Yeah, I spoke to her.
You told me earlier that you didn't. You said on the 22nd. No, but you called her from the phone that you bought at Best Buy.
No, I didn't. I only have one phone. I only have one phone, Casey.
Did you not buy a phone at Best Buy?
No. I did not.
Do you want me to show you the video of it?
I didn't.
Do you want me to show you the video of it?
Sure.
Okay. So I can look in exactly where you were along this route. Okay?
You've shown me that map before. I understand, Casey.
I'm going to show you the other side. I'm asking for your help here, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So... Do you not believe I have this? Or?
Casey,
I'm just asking.
Look, I understand you're looking for motive, but there is absolutely no reason for me to hurt my mom. Okay, this December, I was talking to her about meeting Hannah's parents.
Okay.
I asked my mom for her engagement ring so I can use it as a promise ring for Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing.
Did you find the ring there?
I don't have a ring. I don't have a ring. I absolutely do not have a ring.
Okay.
The only reason I've been thinking about this is because, as I mentioned, I think into the future. So I was thinking that when she graduates, I could propose. But I didn't want to just dump it on her. This is Hannah we're speaking about.
Mm-hmm.
That I wanted to show her that, for the last 2 years, not exactly 2 years we've been together, I stayed here because of her and I love her and I want to just give her a ring or a promise ring so she knows what's up and kind of go from there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hurt my mom for a little gold ring.
I know there was more to it.
Okay.
Okay.
That was it. What more?
You have to. Why did this happen? Why did you hurt your mom? Levente, do you understand that?
You keep saying that, but you showed me a picture of my phone, or my phone, I guess IP or whatever, being in Texas. I understand that, but I was.
Do you understand the other phone you had with you from Best Buy?
I don't have another phone.
Well, not anymore, maybe, but
no.
You bought one at Best Buy, and
I
you called and talked to your mom.
I bought 3 phones in my life.
Okay.
iPhone 4, iPhone 5, and this.
Okay.
I was going to show you this. That this right here, it changes. Sometimes it says it's in Chicago. Sometimes it says it's in Texas. Right here.
This changes?
This part, right here.
Okay.
And I pointed this out to Hannah. I was like, look, it says I'm in Chicago right now. As to anything else.
Do you understand how this technology works?
I understand.
Do you understand that?
It communicates. There are cell towers, like, let's say every 25 miles away, and every time you move from one zone to another zone to another zone, it kind of follows the cell tower or nearby cell tower. I understand that.
Okay.
But, like, for example, I don't know why it said Texas. I haven't been to Texas since I first moved out here, which was 2015, because I drove through it. That's it.
So you're saying you didn't buy a phone at Best Buy?
I'm saying I didn't hurt my mom.
I
didn't buy a cell phone
at Best Buy.
At Best Buy.
You did not.
I didn't go to California this year except in January to see, and I flew there. I didn't even drive.
Do you realize that these text messages you show me from your mom were after she was dead?
What do you mean?
They were sent after she was dead. You sent those texts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my phone.
Right. You sent those texts from your mom's phone to you because she was already dead and she couldn't.
What? No. Look. Hold on. I'm sorry. No. Wait. No. Okay. I sent these messages. These are mine. I never sent this because, first of all, I don't even know what that word is. The fact that's not a Hungarian word. Look it up. I don't know what it is. Second of all, I don't.
In Hungarian, that says I lay down.
No, then she spelled it incorrectly. Okay, I didn't send those text messages.
Okay.
I don't know. Look, I finished the test. First of all, why don't you? Is there a way to see? You're accusing me of hurting my own mom.
Well, do you understand why?
Because of a map of a phone and another phone traveling.
Videos of you at her house, walking into the house, walking out with the dog. Okay, I know this. Where's Athena?
I don't have Athena.
Where is she?
I don't know because I haven't.
Did you leave her there? Is she still alive?
I don't have the dog. I don't know if she's alive. I haven't seen the dog or my mom since January. Casey, I didn't.
Okay.
Look, I've been open with you with everything.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. But unfortunately, I have things that show different. So because I like you, I want to spend this time with you, but I'd like to understand why. It's clear, Levente, that
look,
something happened that day with you and your mom.
Look, okay, let's lay it down. It's not financial. I don't need money. I didn't even know that she left this to me because she said she was going to leave it for Judith, for Yudi. It's not the dog. I don't want the dog.
Okay.
What is there?
What is it?
There isn't anything. I'm trying to lay it down for you so you could see that there is literally nothing. I had a good relationship with my mom. Look at the text messages. If you could contact AT&T, why don't you read the conversations I've had with her? Why don't you see the long phone calls I've had with her? Why don't you talk to Joseph or Terry or anybody about my relationship with my mom?
Okay. You understand that your mom herself, in her own words, had said you called her right when you called her from the phone you had at Best Buy. She told her friend on the 24th, that afternoon.
Look, anytime I called her or texted her, dear, you're welcome to go to the phone and to look exactly when I called her.
Okay, can I look at your phone?
Please do.
Okay. So, let me see here.
And then if you click the details, you can see the time and stuff. Do I need an attorney, Casey?
That's up to you. I'm trying to get your help.
With what?
With understanding what happened. You take me back up. You take me back to your main screen.
Oh, like main screen?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, okay, perfect. I'm looking at the photos that you took on those dates. I'm just going through your photos, so that's okay?
Yeah, okay. If you want to.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you can do that. Gotcha. Okay.
The psychological strategy intensified as the detectives shifted their focus to Levente's past. He spoke about his childhood, his mother's sacrifices to raise him, and insisted that he had never lacked money and had absolutely no motive to kill the only close family member he had left. However, the more explanations he offered, the more the investigative evidence exposed the contradictions in his story.
What is a family trust?
Read it. You can read it.
You said you had a family member die?
I did.
How did you bond with the other one? I'm assuming a parent?
Yeah. My father died as well.
How did you bond with your mom?
With my mom. We obviously spent time together.
When did your father die? How old were you, if I may ask?
I was 18.
Okay. I don't know, maybe you understand, but my father passed away when I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
My mom and I had a very close relationship. Okay? Because she was the one who raised me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at, I don't know if you can, the places that we moved there for reasons. Not because she could find a job there or was cheap, but because for school, for my school.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Robert Frost Middle School up in Granada Hills because it was a magnet school.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Calabasas High School because they had a very high college acceptance rate.
Right.
And when we lived in Malibu Canyon on Las Virgenes, it was a very expensive place.
Mm-hmm.
My mom had to sacrifice a lot to provide for me because to go to Calabasas High School you have to live in like a certain area, right?
It's expensive there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise I would have gone to Taft High School, which doesn't have a high college acceptance rate.
Mm-hmm.
So everything she did for me. For you to even say such a thing, it's kind of ridiculous because I'm okay. You have pictures or you have videos, but
Of you?
where's the
Of you?
video? Can I see it? Can you see? Because
Okay, let me see.
and then you say I took my mom's phone and texted back. I didn't even know when she had the doctor's appointment. She just told me.
Okay.
I didn't know about this, and even if I did, it doesn't make a difference because you're welcome to look at my financial records.
Okay. And what's your financial situation right now?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's more than fine.
How much money do you have in the bank right now?
100,000 more.
Okay.
Not in the bank, but collection, bank, TD Ameritrade,
Okay.
different places that I have it. In total, I have about 100,000.
100,000. What? How much in cash?
No,
None.
I don't. There's no Wells Fargo nearby.
Okay. Is that where you bank?
Yeah.
Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
Do you have any other bank accounts with other banks?
ask though?
Sure.
Have
You
you
can ask anything.
have you been only focusing on me? Have you even looked at other leads?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yes.
Everyone I spoke to, Terry and Joseph, they've been telling me the same thing, that it sounds like you guys don't know what is happening.
Really?
And if you're really wasting your time with me,
No,
then
I wouldn't do that.
no, not wasting my time, but wasting your time with me.
No, I wouldn't do that either. do that?
No, I just read the first page.
So I'm having to install this video player.
Is there anything to like ask me or talk about while...
Yeah. You know what? Since this is taking a minute, I'll get to that. Okay. So. So can you explain to me then the pictures of your Jeeps that are in Arizona and Texas? Because it's very clear your Jeep has this Jeep sticker here.
Yes, it does.
And what's this sticker?
When I lived in an apartment in Davis.
Okay. So, and that's your license plate.
It's clear.
Right?
It's not.
It's clear. Okay.
I can see it.
Can you explain that to me?
No, I cannot.
Why?
I cannot. Because I have no answer.
Okay.
And
That's your Jeep?
Sure.
Okay. And that's in Texas.
Okay.
Okay. That's where your phone is hitting a tower?
Okay.
That's where the phone you bought at Best Buy is hitting a tower? Okay. Right there.
Okay.
Where you picture your Jeep.
Yes.
You in it. Okay.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. Help me explain that.
I can't
Okay.
because I don't know, PC.
Okay. So this is on the 23rd when you're driving out to California.
Okay.
Okay. This is on the 25th when you're driving back
Okay.
to Indiana.
Okay.
Okay. This is in Arizona when you're getting closer to California. I've got tons of these. You realize that?
I understand.
Like everywhere you went.
Yeah.
You got captured on video.
Okay.
Okay. You understand that? You got captured everywhere you went.
And you have
There's
a
video surveillance of you at the house. I'll probably show you that too. Okay?
Yes.
The Best Buy is really not that important. I know you had that phone and you called your mom from it because her own records show it, your records show it, and she tells her friend about talking to you right after that phone call from that phone. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm not. You need to help me explain. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Okay? Let me show you.
Yes.
I know this is tough. I know this is
No,
tough.
it's tough because you're telling me you're going to show me something, but I haven't seen anything.
Yeah. I've been showing. Do you not? See
No,
it?
I've seen the maps.
Okay. Okay. I have 100 gigs of video and data on this computer, all showing you, Levente.
I'm waiting because I did not see my mom.
You did not see your mom.
I did not see my mom this year, or except in January 2018. That's it. I did not see my mom.
You're on video at her house, Levente. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? What you're saying flies in the face of reason.
No, I understand what you're saying. What I don't understand is reason.
Okay.
Proof, I guess.
Okay. Is that not your Jeep driving in front of your mom's house? That's on the 24th of October.
I can't. I mean, I saw the Jeep.
Okay, that's your Jeep, correct?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I just saw a
let's watch it
white
again. Here you go. Okay. What's that in that corner?
a sticker.
Right. Okay.
After hours of denial, Levente finally admitted that he had secretly purchased a burner phone before driving to California. But instead of confessing, he offered a completely different explanation. The trip was only to buy medical marijuana, and he never saw his mother. That admission unintentionally confirmed part of what detectives had been tracking for weeks, while also marking a major turning point in the interrogation.
That's your sticker, the exact place you have it on your Jeep, correct?
Okay.
What's that sticker? Exact sticker you have on your Jeep, is that correct?
I didn't see the second sticker, but
Okay.
okay.
So this is in front of your mom's house.
Okay.
On 1024, look at 1527, which means 327.
I didn't see my mom. The next day, I didn't see.
Explain that to me then.
I don't know.
That's your Jeep.
How do you know that's my Jeep, though? Can you show me proof of me?
Yeah. Is that what you need in order to tell me what happened?
Sure, but I didn't do anything.
Levente,
Yes.
I've been very nice to you.
I know
and I've
you
bent
have.
over backwards to help explain all this. There's multiple views of every single place in that house. Do you understand that? I'm not going to show you the video of you murdering your mom. You're going to have to tell me about it. Okay?
Of me murdering my mom? I didn't murder my mom. I didn't hurt my mom. I didn't do anything to my mom.
Were you not there at her house that day? Is this Is this not you leaving with the dog? I realize there's audio as well on these videos.
Okay.
You realize there's you and Athena walking away. Okay? Right there. I have you on video going all the way up the street to where you parked. Do you realize that?
That's not me. That's not me. How can that be me?
Levente, because it was you. Okay?
You showed one person walking by with a dog.
I have lots of video. They're hard to get to on this, but do you not understand? Okay, so listen, if you were me, okay, and I know that your phone starts at your house here in Indiana.
And that there's a cricket phone.
And you I have video watching you. I looked at you yesterday, watched all the video of you going in and buying this phone. Okay, on the 22nd, you walk out and you get in your Jeep in the parking lot. You sit in your Jeep for about 20 minutes, you activate the phone. It all shows clear as day. It matches exactly with the records that I have for that phone and your phone. Your phone and that phone are together at all these towers until you shut it off on the way there in Springfield or around Springfield, Missouri. You made mistakes. You called your own phone to check your voicemail on your way back from this phone you bought at Best Buy. Okay? That phone travels with your phone in your Jeep. There's pictures taking you along the whole way right to your mom's house. There's video surveillance of you in multiple places right at your mom's house. Okay, so tell me that you're telling me that you're here, but that's complete contradiction to everything that I know. So help me understand why this happened. I already know that you hurt your mom that day. Was there an argument?
No, because I did not hurt my mom. I did not see my mom. We didn't.
Help me explain these things then.
Explain.
How do I explain that?
Okay.
Help me explain. You go through and you tell me.
Okay.
You
have records of my vehicle in California or Arizona at least, or California. There it is. Okay. Yep. You have records of my phone.
Correct.
But I don't know with my phone how. I have nothing to say with that. Regarding my Jeep, I don't know. I didn't hurt my mom. I didn't touch my mom. I didn't do anything to my mom. I don't. If you have proof of that.
Yeah. You know what else I have?
What? I didn't hurt my mom that day.
Okay.
Or that week, or.
Let me go get it. Okay. Back in just a second. It's gonna be better when we talk about love. I'm gonna get my computer to my partner here. He's gonna pull that video up for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Can I look in your phone again? Sure. I'll show you something else. What's your passcode?
1954.
1954.
That's my mom's birth year.
Okay. And so, are you telling me that you did not buy that phone at Best Buy? That was not you?
Yes.
You were telling me that?
Yes.
Okay, so I have video of you doing that. Can we talk more about what happened?
I want to talk about.
I want to talk about.
You say you have proof of me hurting my mom. I did not touch my mom. I did not hurt my mom.
Okay. So, did you buy the phone at Best Buy?
The Cricket?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay, why did you buy that phone?
Personal reasons.
Like what?
Personal reasons.
Can you explain that to me?
No, because it has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with my mom or.
Well, you called your mom from it.
I did.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I spoke to her for like an hour.
Yeah.
If not
What did
longer.
you guys talk about?
Many different things. The promised ring, the my mom's job, the doctor's visit, talked about Joseph. That was it. Or that is what comes to mind.
Okay.
Yes.
And so, why did you have to buy that phone for those conversations?
Personal reasons. I also made other calls.
Okay, to who on that phone?
To other people that are not at all related to this.
Okay.
And
what about Hannah?
I've called Hannah on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've called Joseph on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did Hannah go with you to California?
No.
Did Joseph go with you to your mom's?
No.
Okay. Did anyone else go with you to your mom's?
No, because I didn't go to my mom's.
Okay. So, what day did you buy that phone at Best Buy?
Earlier that week, Sunday or Monday.
Okay. And where's that phone now?
I threw it away.
Where did you throw it away?
In my trash.
Where?
Where I live.
Where you live?
Yes.
Okay. And what day did you throw that phone away?
Last week.
Okay.
No, 28th, Sunday.
Okay. So, you threw away on Sunday the 28th?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of phone was it?
Flip phone.
A flip phone?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you buy that?
At Best Buy?
What'd you pay with?
Cash.
Okay. You remember how much you spent, roughly?
$25, 30.
Okay. And then, when you fill up your car with gas, do you use credit cards?
Yes.
Okay. What's your credit cards that you use? Can you show them to me?
I only have one credit card.
You only have
It's
one?
a debit card.
Okay. Look at that, please. That's Wells Fargo.
Yeah. I've had that since the beginning.
Okay. Since the beginning of what?
Since I've opened my Wells Fargo account. Maybe not the same credit card. I've had that one for many years, but like the same account number.
Okay. And do you have any? Is this a checking account? This is a debit card.
Yeah, so it's a checking account.
So you don't have a credit card.
No.
Okay.
Never had a credit card.
Okay. And you have a passport. You only have a California ID, or do you have ID in here in Indiana?
I don't have ID here.
Okay.
That's it. And then I have gift cards.
Okay. And so you threw the phone away on Sunday the 28th at your house, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And who else did you call from that phone?
Other people that I've never mentioned them to you.
Okay. You've never told me about the other people?
No, because they're not related to this.
Can you tell me who they are now so I can check with them?
But it's not related.
Okay.
That's why.
What's Hannah gonna tell me when I talk to her about where you were?
That I was not there.
What's she gonna say? What'd you tell Hannah?
I was in California. But I didn't go see my mom. I didn't see her. I drove by her place.
What'd you tell
I went
her?
to Los Angeles. I went to Los Angeles and I could prove it to you. I could show it to you.
Okay.
To buy marijuana.
Okay.
And I bought medicinal marijuana. I went to it's on Venice Street in Los Angeles. That's why I went to California.
Okay.
And
How do you show that to me?
How?
Yeah.
In my house.
Okay.
Nearly an hour into the interrogation, the suspect finally offered an explanation for his mysterious trip to California. He claimed that he had driven more than 2,400 miles simply to buy marijuana before stopping by his mother's house to surprise her, but insisted that he never went inside. The story sounded so implausible that detectives immediately began verifying every location, every timestamp, and every detail of his journey.
And how much weed did you buy?
About $120 worth. Something like
$120
that.
worth of weed?
Yeah, it's 15 grams.
Okay.
That's it.
So that's why you came to California?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't know anyone here except Hannah. Hannah is not going to go ask people. I'm not going to go ask other people either. She's in medical school.
Okay.
And I know the person there, so he gave it to me a reduced discount, or at a discount.
And who was that? Who'd you buy it from?
It's a store, a dispensary.
Okay.
And I know one of the people that works there.
What's his name?
Her name.
What's
But
her
it's
name?
not related to this.
Well, if you're saying that's why you came to California, I should be able to ask them, right? And they would tell me.
But I don't want to bring her into this. You could see film footage
Okay.
of me walking in there. I could show it to you because it says California on it. It shows the dispensary's name on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what did you tell Hannah?
That I was going to Chicago.
And why did you tell her that?
Because she doesn't like it. She doesn't like, because she's in medical school, she's worried about, like, first of all, this is Indiana. They don't have any, if I got caught smoking weed here, she would get in trouble. So, because of that, I kind of kept it a secret from her.
Okay. So what day did you leave to go to California?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, which was what? What's the date on Tuesday?
23rd.
Okay. And about what time did you leave?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you get
Or,
to California?
no, I'm sorry, 6 a.m. 6 a.m.
6 a.m.?
And I drove.
You drove?
Yes.
In what?
My car.
Your Jeep?
Yes.
Okay, the same one I have the pictures of?
Yes.
Okay. And where did you stop on the way? How long did it take you, number one, to get to California?
Thursday, I think, was when I got there. Thursday, because
Okay.
I went to LA and that's when I bought marijuana.
Okay.
So,
How many hours driving is that?
30, 40?
30 or 40
I
hours?
really don't know.
Where did you stop on the way? Did you stop anywhere?
Mount Vernon?
In Mount Vernon?
Yes, Illinois.
Okay.
I don't remember the cities.
Did you stop and stay in a hotel anywhere?
No, I just drove all the way through.
You just drove all the way through?
Yes.
Okay. And you got to California on Thursday?
Thursday.
About what time?
Afternoon. It was about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock when I went to Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what did you do then?
I went into this dispensary and I bought marijuana, and then I left, and then I was going to surprise my mom to go up.
Mm-hmm.
I went all the way up, but she wasn't there.
Okay. And then where did you go after that?
I left.
What time did you leave?
I left Central Valley, or my mom's place,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Thursday.
You left from your mom's place at 3 or 4?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I just went home.
And what route did you take home?
Back to Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, and then up.
Okay.
And then Missouri, Illinois, Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so did you stay anywhere?
No, I drove the entire time.
You just drove straight from your house to LA to your mom's
I
house.
stopped and
then straight back to Indiana.
I stopped and slept
Where did you stop and sleep?
in the driver's seat of the car.
Okay. But where did you actually stop?
Going to California, first place I stopped was was Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, New Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay. And you remember where you stopped?
No, it was like a rest stop. So
How-
it was not in Albuquerque, it was nearby, off the highway, rest stop.
Okay.
How long? 3 hours, 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that the only time you stopped?
For that trip.
For that entire trip?
Then went to California, and then I went to an In-N-Out, and then I slept in the car there after eating, and then I drove up to my mom's.
Where was the In-N-Out?
It's in Santa Barbara. It's very close to the university.
It's by University of Santa Barbara, UCSB?
Yes.
That's the In-N-Out you stopped at?
Yes.
Okay. And what day was that?
Thursday.
Thursday? So that was on your way back?
No, there.
The way there?
Yeah, and then I went up to my mom's. I was going to surprise her. She wasn't there, and then I drove back.
Okay. And when you say she wasn't there?
She wasn't there. I called her on my cricket phone. I drove by. Her car wasn't there. There was a guy outside washing a car in the like where the parking garages are. I called her on my phone, or I'm sorry, the other phone. She didn't pick up. I guess she was at work, and I had to get back.
Okay.
Because Saturday we had plans here, so I had
So how long was that phone conversation?
that one,
Yeah.
the first one, I think it just went straight to voicemail.
When you got to her house?
Yeah, I think it went straight to voicemail.
Okay.
And then afterwards, when I drove back, I called her again. And then that's when we talked for an hour because I was driving the entire time.
Okay. So when she spoke to you that afternoon,
Yes.
she was gone running an errand when you got to the house.
I think she was at work. I don't know what she was doing. I would assume she was at work because she works until like 5 p.m.
Okay. So tell me about your conversations with your mom that day.
That was another reason why I came up to see her and surprise her to get the promise ring.
Okay.
I didn't get it. And I wasn't going to stay there overnight because with my mom, she's very hospitable. She's going to tell me to stay there longer and longer and longer, and then I would stay a week.
Mm-hmm.
And we just talked about different things. I told her about what I'm writing. I told her about like what I'm planning to do this winter break. We talked about her doctor's visit, her work. She's working on different things around the house. That was it.
Okay. Tell me about the promise ring. What does it look like?
I'm not really sure what it looks like because I know she has it. She showed me a couple times in the last 10, 15 years, but she never wore it. It's just a little gold ring, and I think there's I don't know if there's an inscription inside. I think there is.
What do you think it says?
A date, I think.
Do you remember what date that is?
No. Because I don't know when my mom got married with my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was a ring that your dad had given your mom?
It's not a precious ring. It's not like an emerald or anything like that.
Sure.
It's literally a gold ring or a gold band.
Just a gold band?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's looks nothing unique. I don't have. Please come to my house and search. I don't have a gold ring.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
So.
Did you ever give Hannah a ring?
No.
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 You've never given her any jewelry?
No.
Okay. And
Never. She doesn't wear jewelry at all. Not in her ears, not on her fingers, mouth, toes, nothing.
do you think she would have wore that ring if you gave it to her?
No, because she doesn't wear jewelry.
Okay.
It was just like an acknowledgement that I would like to get married in the future.
Okay.
That's it.
And so that you talked to your mom about it that day as well?
Yes.
Okay. And what did she tell you?
She said she will have it ready for me when I see her in December. That's when I told her, I don't know if I'm going to be going to California in December because Hannah needs to drive down to California because she's switching cars with her parents. And she doesn't want to do the trip alone because it's snowing and she has to bring the dog and it's, I don't know how long, a 17-hour trip. So
17 hours from where to where?
Indiana to Florida.
Okay.
So I told her I will drive with her because I didn't want her mom flying out here just to drive down with her.
Okay. And so when you got back from this trip to your mom's,
Okay, yes.
what date and time did you get back to Bloomington?
Friday.
Friday?
Friday.
Which was the 26th?
I think so.
Okay. And about what time?
Evening.
Evening?
Yeah, about 4 p.m. Not like evening, late afternoon, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that day we cooked.
Okay.
Hannah and myself.
What'd you guys cook?
It was a beef stew. It was a beer beef stew that we like making every once in a while. It has different vegetables in it.
Okay.
So.
And so, what did you tell Hannah when you got back?
Nothing. I just told her that Chicago was fine. There's a restaurant up there that we talked about many times, Bonchi's. Told her I was gonna go see it, but I didn't. It's windy. It's cold. It was fun. That was it.
Okay. That's all you told her?
I mean, I talked about like the architecture and like I know the history of like Chicago a little bit, so we talked about that, and then we talked about her day or her week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, as far as she's going to tell me that that's what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did you stop along your route going out there as far as to eat and stuff? Did you stop to eat?
No, because I packed sandwiches and I bought a bottle of, not a bottle, but a 6-pack, no, a 12-pack of water from Aldi, which is nearby grocery store here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bought all that. When did you buy that stuff?
Sunday, Monday.
In preparation for the trip?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you bought a 12-pack of water. Where's that Aldi store?
It's on the other side of the freeway here. I think it's on 3rd Street. It's right across from Walmart. It's here in town.
Okay. Like, how far from here?
Driving 10 minutes.
Okay. Is it near your house?
No, I live that way.
Okay.
I live more east, Aldi's west.
Okay.
On the other side of the big freeway.
Okay, and what did you buy again?
Just like lunch meats, water. There's these small energy drinks that I got. That was it.
Okay. And what else did you take with you in the Jeep down to California?
Clothes.
Clothes? What kind of clothes?
T-shirt, jeans, shorts. That was it.
Okay. And shoes?
No, same shoes.
You wore one pair of shoes the whole time?
Yeah.
What kind of shoes were they?
Converse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what kind of Converse?
They're the short tops, red. Or not short top. Yeah, I think they're called short tops. The short ones, not the big ones.
Uh-huh.
The red ones.
And the ones that have the white toe?
Yeah.
Kind of Chuck Taylors?
Yes.
Okay. Those kind, the Converse All-Star Chuck
Yeah.
Taylor ones?
Yeah.
Did they have that logo on them?
They might. I like Converse. The black ones have the logo. I don't know about the red one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you still have those shoes?
Yeah.
Those are at your apartment, or?
Yes.
Okay. And what other clothes did you bring with you?
Jeans.
Jeans?
The one I'm wearing.
The one these jeans exactly?
The one I'm wearing.
Okay.
Couple pairs, or 3 or 4 pairs of shirts.
Okay.
Shorts. That was it.
Any sweatshirts or jackets?
Oh, and like socks and underwear.
That jacket?
This jacket. That was it.
Okay.
Because I knew California was going to be warm.
Okay.
So.
How about a hat or anything like that?
No hat.
Beanie?
No.
Nothing?
I don't wear beanies. I mean, I wear beanies, but they're they have like animal shapes, so like ears of a lion or something,
Mm-hmm.
or a fox, an owl. I have a fox and owl. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's at the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, I don't really have beanies. Those are the only 2.
Okay.
Hat. I wear only 1 hat or 2 hats, and each of them are Barcelona hats that I got. They represent the soccer team.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And where do you bank?
West Fargo.
Here locally, where do you? Is there a certain bank you go to? Or?
I don't go to any bank.
Okay.
Everything I do, I pay in checks. Checks or that debit card.
Okay. And what else did you bring with you other than you had food, clothing? What else did you bring with you to California?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And what did you take back with you from California?
Oh, and I brought a little GPS that I bought on Amazon recently.
Okay. What does that look like?
Just a little GPS, the one that you put in the car, $60.
Do you remember what brand it was?
No.
Like a Garmin or?
No, that's still at my house.
It is, okay.
Yeah.
Where is it at your house?
In my office, upstairs.
Okay.
As the interrogation shifted to specific details such as his clothing, shoes, backpack, cash, gas receipts, and every stop along the way, the detective's strategy became increasingly clear. They wanted to lock every part of his statement into place so it could later be compared with surveillance footage, cell phone data, DNA evidence, and forensic findings. Meanwhile, the suspect remained calm, repeatedly insisting that he had never seen his mother during that trip.
And then, did you bring a computer with you?
No.
No.
I only have PCs. Like 2 PCs, like 2 towers.
Okay.
I don't have any laptops.
Okay.
I have a tablet, but it's very old, so I don't use it. I just have it.
Okay. So you don't have a laptop?
No.
There's not a laptop at your house. Does Hannah have one?
She has 2 laptops. One for work that she got from the university. Another one's a big gaming laptop.
Okay.
That's it.
And so you guys are gamers?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of games?
Is this relevant? I know you're making small talk.
No, I'm trying to understand.
We play this this game is called Don't Starve. It's where like you're plopped on an island and you have to like forage and like build a society and stuff. We play this with her friends and my friends online. We like do stuff. Yeah.
So it's like a sim game?
Yeah, it's a third-person sim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember how many times you had to stop for gas on the way out there or the way back?
No.
No. When you purchased gas, you purchased it with this card, you're saying?
No, I used some cash.
You used cash?
Yeah, because at that time I got some, I had some birthday cash from May, and I used cash.
Okay.
I did stop a couple of times to pay for gas with that card, but it was on the way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, on the way back. Well, like what states did you start using your card again?
Oklahoma, Missouri, I think Illinois. I might have drove through Illinois and just did it in Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you bought gas with cash when you were out west?
When I was driving west, yes.
Okay. Then on the way back, you used your card some?
Yes.
Okay. So, tell me where the places in LA that you went?
3 places. Venice Beach, like actual Venice Beach in the canal. Then I went to a dispensary. I don't know what it's called, but it's on Venice Street in the heart of LA. And that was it. And then I went up to San Luis Obispo.
Okay.
Or not San Luis Obispo, Grover Beach.
Okay.
And I went in and out once, Santa Barbara, right across from UCSD. That was literally it.
Okay.
I didn't go to any other places.
You didn't go on their way back?
Well, I mean,
Stopped.
I stopped, yeah, for
Okay.
gas, but I didn't stop for food on the way back.
You didn't stop to get food anywhere?
Not on the way back. In Arizona, I stopped for food.
Where in Arizona?
Some off-ramp.
What kind of food did you get there?
McDonald's.
Okay.
And then I did the same later that evening, but it was in, I think Oklahoma.
I mean, that's a long trip.
I know.
So you're telling me that
I know what it sounds like.
You're telling me that you drove
for
64 hours
for 15 grams
for $100 worth of.
I know what it sounds like. I know it does.
Okay.
But
do you understand that as we talk, do you understand why, I think we need to talk about what happened in Grover?
I understand a couple of things, just to be clear. I understand you gave me my rights when I first came here.
Yeah.
I understand. I think you could understand why I was hesitant, why I didn't say I was in California, because I'm crossing state lines with.
Is that really the thing that you think I'm here for?
No, you're not here for the weed. No, you're not here for the weed. I understand that.
You understand that I talked to you about your mom being killed and asked you for your help to explain to me when the last time you saw your mom was. And you.
But I didn't see my mom.
Okay, but understand, that day, okay, when I talked to you.
Yes.
You knew, okay?
But how am I supposed to? How am I supposed to tell?
If this story you just told me is true,
Yeah.
you would have told me that.
No, because
Correct?
no.
Why?
Because I am crossing state lines. First of all, it makes me a suspect that I was in California and I drove 60 hours for 15 grams of weed.
Okay.
It's more than that, a little bit more.
Okay. So when I go to that dispensary, or I check any dispensaries in LA, I'm gonna find that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I could. If we go to my house, I could show you the canisters. It has the.
I don't care about the canisters.
Okay.
There's gonna be video of you.
Sure.
doing that,
Yeah.
And the person you talk to is gonna tell me that.
Yes.
Okay.
That was it. And the reason I can't say this is because I am crossing state lines, multiple state lines. That's a federal offense. I will get in a lot of trouble for that. If I told you that, even if it was not related, I would still get in trouble for that.
Why?
Because I'm breaking a law.
What law are you breaking?
Crossing state lines with marijuana.
That's a law?
I mean, yes, it is.
Okay. I'm asking. I
No,
don't know.
it is.
I don't work
It
those
is.
kind of laws.
It is.
Okay.
I had a friend who got in trouble going from Colorado back to California.
Okay. So, what did you do with your mom's phone?
I never saw my mom, so I never saw her phone. I never saw my mom that day.
Okay. What happened with the dog?
I don't know. I didn't see the dog. I didn't get out of the car that day. Like when I drove by her house, I didn't get out of the car.
Right, but later. What happened with the dog later?
I didn't.
Is the dog
Oh my God.
wandering around somewhere? Or?
I don't. First of all, I don't have the dog. I didn't hurt the dog. I didn't see the dog. I didn't see the dog. I didn't see my mom.
Mm-hmm. So, you understand how forensics work and stuff too, right?
Yes.
About DNA and all that kind of stuff.
Yes. And I know what you're going to do right now.
I'm not going to do
No,
anything.
no.
I'm
Or in
trying
the
to-
future, no. If I may, what you're going to do is you're going to check my car for dog fibers. You're going to find a ton of them, because I never washed my car at all. Never did.
Okay.
And because of that, and I've traveled with the dog, you're going to find fur. You're not going to find one fiber. You're going to find a ton of different dogs in there.
Mm-hmm.
Literally a ton. You're going to find our dog. You're going to find the puppy. You're going to find other dogs that we don't even have.
Mm-hmm.
You are.
Okay.
So if that's a link, I don't know, but I'm hoping that maybe you could see, the forensic people can look to see how old that fiber is, because that has been in my car for a very, very long time. I might even have pictures of my back trunk being just covered in fur, because yeah. So I understand how forensic works. That's what you were going to say about the dog.
I wasn't, but
Okay.
I mean, obviously that can be done.
Okay.
Okay. And if you had the dog in there, it's going to clearly show that,
Sure.
right?
Right. The dog
And-
has been in my car.
Right.
Yes.
And if your mom's DNA as well.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I'm wearing the clothes that with the exception of the shirt.
All these are the same clothes you went there when you killed her?
Yes. No, I didn't kill my mom. No. These are the clothes that I wore to California. I didn't see my mom that day. I didn't. I've talked to her on the phone, but I didn't see her.
Okay. You understand that your stuff is still going to have your mom's DNA on it?
No, it's not, because I wasn't wearing it.
What were you wearing when you did
I
it?
mean, I didn't see my mom that day. I didn't see my mom that day. So there's not going to be anything on
Okay,
me.
you understand that in the car that transfers over, DNA's on everything, it comes off of everything.
Yeah, I understand
Okay,
that.
that's all gonna be, your mom's DNA is gonna be in that car. Okay,
Please.
on your stuff.
The car's
The-
right around the corner.
The laptop, we will. Okay,
Please.
but I'm telling you, that's all gonna be there, so you need to help me explain what happened for this to make any sense for you, Levente, because no one else is gonna believe this story that you told me. No one, okay? They will believe, okay,
But-
something happened where mom,
But I
you know,
have
had this
I have
issue
a
with
few
mom.
no, I have a few questions then.
Okay.
Okay. You have pictures of me going to, and you have cell phone records of me going to California. You're going to contact the dispensary. You're going to see me on camera. You're going to see the marijuana canisters that I have at home. But you're not going to see me talking to my mom in person, face to face, because I didn't see my mom that day. I didn't see my mom that week. I've talked to her on the phone, but that was it. That was literally it.
How did your mom die, Levente?
I don't know. I don't know. With the exception of what was on the news of a stabbing, that's all I know. I don't know what else happened that day. I absolutely.
What happened when you went to her house later that day?
So I drove to her place down Main Street, and then I circled twice. Saw a guy in a pickup truck washing his car. He lives there, I'm assuming. Then I went back to the main street, and then you know how at the end of the main street it goes to the beach. Sat there for a little bit, called her. She didn't pick up. Called her a couple of times. She said she was running errands. She eventually picked up. She said she was going to be home later that evening, and then I drove home. I literally drove home.
Okay.
And it's
you know your phone goes back to her, that area by her house. You know your phone doesn't leave then, right?
Okay. Yeah, because I was on the phone. I called her and I talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
And you went back to her house.
No, I didn't. No, I literally left.
I know,
drove
at that point.
No.
Later.
After I spoke to her, I drove away. Away from Grover Beach, that is.
Oh, yeah, after
No.
you killed her.
No.
Levente, we're past all the rest of it, okay? And there's going to be, so what else did you take from her house?
I didn't take anything from her house because I didn't go into her house.
What was the backpack you brought with you to California?
Like my clothes backpack? It was a black backpack.
Okay, what does that look like?
It's a black backpack with metal, what are they called? Like metal straps at the back. It's used for laptops because it has a laptop little zipper where you put the laptop, and then you have the big place where you put everything else.
Right. Okay. You know what brand it is?
No, I bought that years ago.
Okay. That's what you brought with you to
Yes.
California?
Yes.
Okay. And that's what you were wearing that day?
I wasn't wearing it, but I brought it.
Okay. Is that what you put stuff in after going on?
My clothes? I didn't go to my mom's though. I didn't go in my mom's house. I went to my mom's house outside, but I didn't go inside.
What were you carrying away from her house though, that you got there?
I didn't carry.
Was it a laptop?
I didn't
Was it
carry
paperwork?
I didn't carry anything from her place. I didn't go into her place.
Okay, well, you understand all that stuff. You know, it's pretty obvious too. So
what is?
I'm trying to understand. You know what happened while you were at her house.
But I didn't go into her house. I drove by it like twice. Once when I got there, and then once when I left. But that was it. That was it.
Okay. Do you think Hannah knows?
Knows
what
what?
happened?
She knows about my mom. She knows about my mom. She doesn't know about the marijuana or the California trip.
Okay. What do you think she's going to think about that?
As obvious, people are going to start making assumptions.
Okay. Like what?
Like adding 2 + 2 together. California, and then what she read on the news.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think she's going to think then?
She's not going to think that I did that, but she's going to make assumptions. And I
Okay.
assume when like you guys show up there to take the backpack, or to take my clothes, or to look around to see if I have a third dog, which I do not. You can even check that house for fibers.
Where did you drop off the dog?
I didn't see the dog, so I didn't drop off the dog. I didn't see the dog.
Okay. So then go ahead, continue. When we go over there, what's she gonna think and
Well,
tell us?
I don't. She's not there right now.
Where is she?
She's working.
Oh, where is she working? right
Different
now?
clinics around here. Different clinics, like literally like 10s and 20s of different clinics around this area, because she's doing different rotations.
Okay.
It's gonna, you know what it's gonna do? I think it's gonna destroy the relationship.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's an assumption. Because
So but if you tell her,
that I think it'll be okay.
you think it'll be okay if you talk to her?
Okay. I get it. Like you're gonna like tell me to. I don't know what's happening at this point. I don't know or what's going to happen after this conversation. But I understand that you're kind of preparing like what's going to happen after this, right? For example, you're asking me like clothes, right? Like I assume you're going to take these. Please do.
Okay.
You're going to take the backpack. I will give it to you.
Okay.
And then you're probably going to go and talk to Hannah about this. And you're going to have me break it to her. But it doesn't matter because it's an assumption because she's read the news. Because it says stabbing all over the news. And then when she finds out that I went to California and I didn't tell her, it's going to be kind of an assumption. Like, why didn't you tell me you're going to California? Yeah.
Facing mounting pressure, the suspect began arguing that he had absolutely no motive to kill his mother. He emphasized that he had never experienced financial hardship, had no criminal record, maintained a good relationship with his family, and had substantial savings. However, instead of easing suspicion, these lengthy explanations only prompted detectives to focus even more closely on the contradictions throughout his story.
Okay. So,
what I don't understand is, here's what I don't understand.
okay.
So, okay, I get it. Like, I lied about going to California. I understand that. Obviously, that makes me a suspect. What you didn't ask me is, and you did, but I can't give you an answer because there is literally no answers why I would do such a thing. I have no financial reasons. I never had a bad relationship with my mom. I mean, like, you have arguments with family members, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that escalates to such a point. Like there's really no reason. Absolutely no reason. I have no criminal record. I've never done anything bad in my life, with the exception of like getting detention in high school or whatever. But I don't have and parking tickets. But that's it. I literally have never done anything wrong in my life. So it doesn't make sense for me to go from 0 to 60 overnight.
I agree.
That's why I'm like, you say you're going to show me that I hurt my mom, but I haven't seen it because first of all I went there, but I didn't see my mom.
Who did you see?
I didn't see anybody. Like visit face to face, nobody, with the exception of going to the dispensary. I didn't see anybody.
When you went to your mom's place, who did you see?
Oh, I didn't get out of the car, but I just saw locals, I guess, like in the street.
Okay.
Black pickup truck, Chevy, I'm assuming it's a Ram, being washed in where her garage is. Not like in front of her garage, but in that area.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. I saw a gentleman there and a lady. And I'm sure there was other people that I saw there or saw me.
Okay. And then later?
That was it. I went to the end of like that main street in Grover, parked there, slept a little bit, called my mom again, drove by her place, and then went home. And I didn't go the same way that time. I didn't go down to LA. I went through the mountains to Bakersfield.
Okay, why did you go that way?
The GPS told me it was faster, but
Okay.
it was not.
Okay.
Yeah. They had one of those wide trucks, so it took up the whole lane, and they had to go like 20 miles an hour for quite a long time.
So you got stuck behind some of those big trucks.
Yeah.
Okay, but initially, so how did you go from LA to Grover Beach?
How?
Yeah, what route?
I drove LA, like San Fernando Valley, Van Nuys, Oxnard, Santa Barbara. Is that the 101? The 101.
Okay.
And that was it, yeah.
Okay. And what time did you get to LA?
3, 4. No. 3, 4 was in San Luis Obispo. 11, 12.
Okay.
I don't know exactly. You could understand that big trip it's a big trip.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to time, it's kind of hard to determine where I was exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you the date that I was in the dispensary. It was Thursday, whatever number that is. 25th, I think, or 24th.
25th.
25th.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you contacted them, you're going to see me walk in. I have the canisters. I can tell you what I bought, how much it cost.
What is it? Tell me.
It's three things. It's Blue Dream, Lemon Larry OG, and I don't know what the third one is. Each one cost. I mean, they didn't each cost the same price. One was 35, one was 55. I don't know how much, but they're the same size.
And what is it?
Marijuana.
Like bud?
Yeah, marijuana.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's an edible or.
No, I didn't get it.
So you bought those 3 containers?
That was it.
Okay, and those are at your house where?
Office, in my office, under the desk, next to the trash can.
Are they hidden or?
No, they're just next to the trash can. They're kind of on the floor.
Does Hannah smoke weed too, or?
No.
No?
No. We did it once when we were in Los Angeles, or in California last year, but that was it.
Okay. Does she know you have it and smoke it?
No.
She doesn't?
She doesn't know that I have it and smoke it.
She doesn't either?
No.
Okay.
She doesn't smoke. She doesn't know I have it. Yeah.
What other things does Hannah not know about?
That's it. She doesn't know about my past. She doesn't know like where I came from.
She doesn't?
No, she knows I'm an immigrant. She knows I came here in '97, but she doesn't know about my dad. She doesn't know about my mom. She doesn't know where I lived. That sort of thing.
Okay. You haven't talked to her about any of that stuff?
Not really.
Why not?
I don't like dwelling on the past. I like looking to the future.
Okay. You talked about something before. You talked about how you bonded with your mom after your father died.
Yeah. And after Paul died.
And after Paul died, your childhood was not great.
No, it was great. I had a lot of good friends. It was just not great because it's not like the iconic childhood.
Okay.
Dad, mom, house, picket fence, dog, that sort of thing.
Okay.
It was not terrible. No, it was just not great because she always worried about bills.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was it.
And so your mom obviously owned 2 properties.
Yes.
Can you tell me about the rest of her financial situation?
I don't know it. I know she doesn't have an IRA account because I opened mine when I was 22. And Joseph, since I was young, since I was like in high school, talked to me about the importance of IRA accounts, compound interest, investing, not passive or getting passive income, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But she was kind of more old school, so she thought like putting all the money in property and letting it appreciate is safer and better than IRA accounts. So I really don't know beyond her house. I don't even know how much she owes on those properties, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay. How about as far as insurance?
I know she paid off the cars.
Okay.
That's it.
So both your Jeeps she paid off?
No, I paid off mine. She paid off hers. I would give her checks for the Jeep. Not like every month, but every couple months I would send like a decent sized check, like $3,000 or something. So.
And where were you getting that money?
The university I was working.
And so, what monies has your mom given you?
None. I never received, with the exception of like birthday money or Christmas money, which is very small. It's always less than 100. Because she would buy little figurines, like little miniatures. I've never, as I said earlier, I've never relied on her financially, ever. She never paid for my school. She never paid for my rent. She paid for my insurance, my car insurance, and then car registration, and health insurance. But the health insurance was through the prison. That was it. And until recently, she never paid in. Since my 26th birthday, she hasn't paid for those things either. Yeah.
Why not?
At 26, you can't be on your parents' health insurance.
Okay.
So I got my own. It's Anthem. And then with car insurance, it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing with car insurance. So I got my own car insurance as well.
Okay. What about life insurance? Does she have life insurance?
I have no idea. I really don't.
So she'd never help pay for anything for you, other than what you told me.
Yes.
Okay.
And considering, and you could look this up, you'll see last year I got $95,000 from my settlement because I turned 25 and it was on a certain
Last
date.
year you got $95,000?
Yes, and change.
Oh, that was all from
Paul.
Paul.
Correct. So I have no need for money considering rent is.
And where's all that money now?
Bank and TD Ameritrade.
Okay, where's the majority of it?
TD Ameritrade, brokerage account.
Okay, is that in your name?
Yeah.
Okay, how many brokerage accounts do you have?
2.
What are those?
TD Ameritrade, Tasty Trade, or Tasty Works.
Tasty Works?
Yeah, they're located in Chicago.
Okay. T-A-S-T-Y?
T-A-S-T-Y. This one word, W-O-R-K-S.
And the accounts are in your name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how much money's in each one?
Each one, I don't know. But together, about 90,000.
Okay. And how much money do you have in your bank account?
7, 8.
78,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you own any safety deposit box? Rental? No. Any storage units?
No.
Do you have any other property here?
I don't have property.
Okay. So, why were you emailing about the Woodland Hills place?
What do you mean, emailing?
You were emailing with somebody about the Woodland Hills address. Tell
Yes.
me about that.
Yes. My mom was looking to sell it because I told her earlier this year that based on the ratios in the market, I can get into that as well, I foresee property prices going down. And I told her right now, it's at its, not at its peak, but it's very close to it. And I thought she should sell that property, live in Grover Beach, and then use that rest of the money and retire. Because that property is going for like $400,000 right now. And she bought it for, I think, $200 or $230. And because of that, I told her, look, it's super difficult to manage it. You have 2 mortgages. You're 64 years old. How are you going to continue working and paying off 2 mortgages, even if you have a roommate or even if you rent one out? Eventually, like, you're going to break down. You're already sick. So I told her, sell it. And then she told me, okay, can you look into it? And I said, sure. Because I managed the Woodland Hills property. I was the one who found Lauren Wilson. I was the one who helped her put together a generic renter's contract. And whenever Lauren had like maintenance issues, she would contact me. And then I would kind of help her out or help my mom out. I wouldn't like do all the work. I would just do, she would do the lake room, I would do kind of the instructions.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with the money that you received from your mom's properties and estate, life insurance?
I don't even know if she has life insurance. I don't know what she has. I don't know, because I know you inherit debt as well. I really don't know. That's something I would have to talk to a financial aid about.
Okay.
You know, the plan is, the reason I'm going to court in November, in November 19th, is so I can get money so I can secure that for a property in the future. You know, property prices out here are very cheap. You could buy a very nice house for $150,000. So I don't need my mom's money. She's said that to me many times. She was like, why don't you move out to California? I said, I don't want to, because I'm not going to pay $400,000 for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. So I don't know. I never thought about this. I didn't even think she had a will, because she just never talked about it. we've talked about. I mentioned it. She said she'll do it, but she was more work orientated. That was what she worked on. She didn't work on like the.
But she told you about going to get the will back in May.
Yeah, because
you knew about the will back in May.
Yeah. But
you talked to that attorney?
No, I never talked to the attorney. But
she just gave you a copy of it back then.
I never got a copy.
You don't have a copy of it?
I don't have a copy.
Okay.
I knew about the will, but I didn't know how she. Like, I don't know what's the difference between a trust and a will.
Okay.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, when she bought the Woodland Hills house, when she bought the Santa Maria house, even then she was sick. I talked to her about the will back then. Joseph did as well. No, and she never wrote one up. It was only until this year when she was going to Europe, because I guess she was really sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was really sick? Was she dying?
I don't know. That's why she was going to the doctors. You could see the records there. She's been to multiple doctors.
Do you think she was dying?
No. I think the muscle atrophy, I think she worked too much.
As the conversation turned to Athena's properties, her will, and her 2 houses, the detectives continued examining the possibility of a financial motive. The suspect denied having any interest in inheriting her assets and insisted that he was fully capable of supporting himself. Even so, with investigators gathering more evidence outside the interrogation room, those denials became just one piece of a much larger puzzle they were steadily putting together.
Yeah, I think she worked too much in it, and because of her age, it manifested more harshly than it really was. Like, if somebody half her age did it, it wouldn't be as severe, but because of her age, she was working too hard, and it just wear and tear on her body. If she worked like half that hours, or even like 10 hours less, I think she would be much better.
Well, is it something where with her help, I mean, did she want to pass? I mean, did she want to give you this stuff?
I don't know. No, well, we talked about this once. I told her she should give some of the money. No, she told me she was going to give some of the money to Judith, because Judith doesn't work, and she's on disability and retirement. And it's not much, I'm assuming. So she wanted to give some of that money to her. I said, fine. I never wanted my mom's stuff. If that's the motive you're going for, there's no reason. Because if you look at my financial record, you'll see there is no reason for me to do that. My rent here is $435 a month, plus utilities. That brings it up to $550, maybe $600. You know, there's no financial gain in this. Because even if if it all goes well in November 19th, I'm gonna get an additional $197,000. You know, I don't need that, or I don't need more than that now. And considering I'm not gonna buy property next year or this year, there's no incentive for me to need more. In fact, that's why I've been focused more on writing, so I could publish again.
Okay. So what else do you need money for?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
You could check.
So
You'll check my bank. I
what-
only have one bank,
Okay.
so you'll see all the statements: Amazon, food, gas.
So that should show me all the places you use this card?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what are the other motives you think I'm looking at?
I don't know, because I can't think of any. I had a good relationship with my mom. I did. I don't know. Like I have, like, okay, I noticed one thing about Hannah versus, like, I have pictures of my mom in the house. She doesn't really have pictures of her family. I mean, she does, but not like as many as I do. And my mom's the same way. She has a lot of pictures of me all the time, but when I go to other people's house, they don't have that for their children. I had a very good relationship with my mom. I didn't speak to her every day, but at least 3 times a week. And we talked about stuff. She knew, like sometimes I was frustrated because the dishwasher doesn't work where I live, or that I have to walk the dog, the first dog, Rowan, and not Hannah because Hannah's working, and I feel like that responsibility is on me. But like I told my mom stuff I don't tell any other people. She was like the person I vented to,
Mhm.
rented to.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's why I can't think of any other reason except the financials. But even then, I didn't know about this. I know she wrote a will up, but even if she did write a will up, right? I don't have the financial needs for it. And you'll see how I live when you go to my place.
How do you live?
Decently. I mean, I don't have expensive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The most expensive thing I have is my computer. It's about $2,000, but I bought that last year with my money, with the money I got.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have that set up because I have 4 monitors, because I write and then I trade and I just do a lot of computer stuff. But like we have an old couch, we have an old TV, we have an old bed. We don't have anything new.
Okay. But you do have a gaming laptop?
I don't.
Oh.
I have no laptop. I have I do not have a laptop.
You've never had a laptop with you?
I've had a laptop back in undergrad, but I don't have that anymore. I gave that to my mom. It was an Insignia, but we
threw. What did it look like?
It was very big and bulky, and then the top of it had little like scratches and stuff. But we threw that away a long time ago.
Like how long ago?
Like Santa Maria, like 2015.
Okay.
Yeah. And then she got a new one, but I don't know what kind of brand, because she bought it on her own. She got it used, and I told her not to get it used.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And what did it look like?
I don't know. I can give you a vague description.
Okay.
Black. I don't know. I don't know. It was just a generic black laptop.
Okay.
But I don't have a laptop at home that's mine. There's only 2 laptops in the house. One of them is Hannah's work.
Where did you get rid of the other stuff?
But I didn't get rid of anything because I didn't see my mom.
The Cricket phone you got rid of.
Oh, I threw that away in the trash.
Where did you get rid of the other stuff?
What other stuff? Like the foods?
The other stuff from your trip, yeah.
Like the food, I dumped it, or like the wrappers, I dumped in the gas station, like where the trash is.
Okay.
And that was it. I like when I went to the dispensary, it came like in a little Ziploc bag. Not a Ziploc. But I threw that away as well here.
Okay. What about any other keys for your car?
I only have this.
This is all you have?
This is all I have.
Just one key?
One key. These are all the keys I have. Most of them are old keys that I don't use. This is the house key. This is the only wallet I have. That's the phone I have. That's it.
So is there another phone at your house?
No.
Another phone anywhere?
No.
Did you buy more than one phone?
No. I only bought a Cricket.
You only bought the Cricket. And tell me again why?
Because first of all, I didn't want Hannah knowing I'm going to Chicago, or to California. And I just didn't want other people knowing the number I'm calling from at that time.
Why?
Because I was going to the dispensary and I was going to go buy some marijuana. I know it sounds ludicrous.
Okay. Did you delete anything off this phone?
No.
Any texts or calls?
Pictures, but like
You deleted
dog,
pictures?
like dog pictures.
Like which dog pictures?
Like Rowan and my dog pictures. Like nothing. I didn't delete pictures. I didn't delete pictures between last week. The only time I deleted pictures was I think yesterday, and that was dog stuff.
Okay.
You first of all, I know.
Texts or calls or?
No.
You know what? You were telling me you know?
Oh, I know how data works on phones.
Okay.
I know it's not recycled in the same sense as a PC. That there is pictures of it. There's like little data files.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see very easily that what I deleted is dog stuff.
Okay. As well as your call logs and your text logs?
I didn't delete call logs.
Did you alter anything on your phone?
Except like I deleted before September or whenever the last call log was. No.
Okay.
Nothing. No, I didn't.
Okay. what am I going to see on your internet browsing history?
Weird questions or weird things that Hannah and I talk about medically, about animals.
Like what?
Like she's a medical student. You know, we talk about a lot of weird things, like some of her patients. Okay, I know what you're going for. Nothing murder related. If that's what you're going for.
I'm not going for anything. I'm just asking.
There's a point to this conversation.
Well, sure.
Okay, and sometimes I just like hitting it on the head, right?
Okay. Well, go through it. What am I going to see on it? Tell me about the stuff.
Okay, you're gonna see stuff about animals. You're gonna see stuff about.
Like what about animals?
Like looking up cool animals. Like what are their names? What are their eating habits? Where they're located? Stuff like that. Like stuff that you see on on National Geographic.
Okay.
Right. Okay, medicine, like weird diseases, weird symptoms, how to treat certain things, like neurological stuff, because my girlfriend, she studies neurology.
Okay.
Or stock-related stuff, market-related stuff, gaming-related stuff, puppies, yeah.
Okay. And what do you use to browse on mostly?
Whatever's on the bottom of this internet. It's 1954. 1954. Whatever's on the bottom. I don't know if it's called Safari. Safari, I think, is in the iPhone.
Do you have an iPhone?
No, I had an iPhone.
And so, do you use your computer at home to browse?
I do.
Okay. Is it going to be different browsing history on your phone versus your home computer?
No.
No?
No.
How about on the laptops?
I don't use Hannah's laptops. I can't use the small one because that's work related. That she can only access patient files. She can't browse.
Okay.
And that's password encrypting. I'm not allowed to know it.
Okay.
And then her phone, her laptop, I don't use it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, to verify this stuff, I'm going to go download your phone, okay?
So, I don't...
So,
yeah.
Kind of wanted to go through, your trip back from California.
Look, let's just, okay, I understand you have evidence. If you have the videos, you have the videos. Mm-hmm. Let's just let the jury decide. Okay, let's just do that.
Well, let me tell you
because here's the thing, Casey. Here's the thing. Let me tell you what's going to happen here, because I already know what will. You're asking me questions about my PC, about my shoes.
Stop.
May I just one minute?
Okay.
You're asking questions about my PC, about my phone, about my shoes. You're gonna go to my house. That's fine. Whatever.
Right.
I already told you where the marijuana is. You're gonna talk to Hannah, that sort of thing. And you know what? She's in med school. She doesn't have to deal with this shit. So even if you, at the very end, you find out that I did not do this, right? The whole, my relationship is done with her. It's already been established at this point, because you have to do your job, and I'm not blaming you. Okay, here's the code. Give me a pair of pants. I'll give you these, and then whatever happens, happens. Okay. But in the end, I already know that I didn't do anything to my mom. And that'll be established eventually. If it's not, I don't know what to say. But I didn't do anything, okay? And I don't want to waste my time and your time here. Let's just...
Well, let's do this then. Why don't you go ahead and give me your passwords for computers?
It's 2 PCs.
Okay.
One is capital R, lowercase o, lowercase w, lowercase a, lowercase n, Rowan, 07, exclamation mark. The other one is Hunter, 84, exclamation mark, no capitals.
Hunter 84?
Hunter, yes.
All lowercase?
Yeah, my bank account number, my bank account password, like the online stuff, same thing, Hunter 84. Most of my things is Hunter 84. TD Ameritrade, Hunter 84.
Okay. And again, with the Rowan was capital R, lowercase OWAN 07 exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, because it's the newest computer, so I started a new password.
When did you get that computer?
Last year.
Okay. And what kind of computer is the Rowan one?
They're both custom.
Okay.
So they don't really have a brand.
They don't. Okay. They're both towers, right?
Yeah, PC towers.
And your tablet?
0411. It's my mom's birthday, month and date.
Okay. And your phone was 1954?
Yes.
And that's the year your mom was born?
Yes.
Okay. And any other devices? Where's the GPS located in your house?
In the office. There's a box right next to the PC. You can see it. It's
Okay.
in the box.
Okay. Where's your tablet?
Backpack. Backpack is in the office.
Backpack's in the office?
Yeah, you'll see it when you walk in. It's next to a mini fridge.
Okay. And
I don't have a birthday ID because I threw it out way long time ago.
okay. What happened to your California ID?
Dog.
Dog?
Yeah.
Which dog gave that?
That was Rowan. Same thing with the Indiana University.
And Rowan is your...
The big dog.
The big
They're both
dog.
friendly.
Okay. And what's the name of your other dog? The puppy?
Aoife, A-O-I-F-E.
Say that again?
Aoife, A-O-I-F-E.
What is that?
It's Celtic.
It's Celtic?
Yeah, it's a Celtic mythological goddess.
Of what?
Huntress.
Huntress.
Same thing with Athena. She's a hunter.
She's a hunter.
Like the name.
Oh,
The
gotcha.
mythology, not like the dog.
Right. And
I don't know.
did you name Athena?
Yeah, I did.
So
And then my mom changed her name because it doesn't even matter. Let's just do this because you know what?
Well, here, I mean, to me, what matters is...
I know what matters. You're trying to get to a motive, but there is no motive here.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, listen to me for a minute.
This whole thing,
Listen.
it's not only just that my mom died, but now my whole life is going to be just by the news, by you guys saying that didn't leak that story. Give me a break. Okay, and now you're going to go through my stuff and my girlfriend's belongings and stuff. Jesus Christ, it's going to ruin her. Okay? All because, and you're going to find out. You're going to find out. Okay? But in the end, it doesn't affect you. I could move on. It's not a big deal. There's a million fish out there, but damn, man.
Well, listen, Levente.
Sure.
Here's the deal, is I don't want your girlfriend to think this. Because there's only two things you said when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Okay? We have all this evidence showing
Dude,
you...
what else do you want from me?
Listen. What I want is you to listen for a second.
I'm listening.
Okay? There's two things, Levente, that I know. Okay?
Yeah.
One, it's not about who did it. Okay? I know you did it. But here's what like the jury's gonna see, or Hannah's gonna see, more importantly, is you either, one, you're a cold-blooded killer who has no remorse and killed your mom, planned it, did it. Or two, something would happen there when you went to see your mom that I don't know about, that you can fill in. And that's the only thing that the jury or Hannah needs to know about you.
No, because...
You understand that?
I do.
So,
I do.
are you a cold-blooded killer? Or did something else happen in the house?
I never...
What else happened in the house then?
I never saw...
No, that's we're past that, Levente.
Are
All
we?
right, we are.
How are we past that?
We're way past that.
Prove it to me.
I'm telling you, I've already proved it, okay, that you did this. Okay?
No, you haven't.
Okay. To me, Levente, you need to be able to explain this. because no one else is going to understand. You're the only one who can give us that part.
Look, Casey, I told you, there's no reason for me to hurt my mom. Okay, you want to brand me as a cold-blooded killer?
I don't want to brand you as
or the jury. Fine, but we'll see. But you don't have the evidence.
Did something else happen there?
No, because I didn't see my mom. I did not see her, like, face to face, like, interact with her. I did not see her that week. I wanted to surprise her. I wanted to tell her in person that she is going to have a daughter-in-law. Okay?
Okay. And did you tell her that?
No, because I didn't see her. I was going to tell her in person. Okay, she's been having a tough time at the CDC. She's been having a tough time with her neighbors. So I wanted to give her some happiness for once. And I wanted to tell her, not over the phone, face to face, and then tell her, look, why don't you take a week off or something like that in December so you could come to Florida and meet her parents.
And what happened during that conversation? Did your mom get mad at you?
No, because I never saw my mom. That was the plan. That was the plan, the overall plan.
Okay.
Okay,
listen. I have no doubt in my mind.
I know what you're doing.
That you hurt your mom.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I have no doubt. What I do want to hear from you is, what if there was another reason, or is this just?
I didn't hurt my mom. Look, I'm gonna stick by that.
Okay. Well,
I didn't hurt my mom.
Well,
okay.
That's not going to make any sense for Hannah. Right?
Well, you know
and
what?
It's not going to make, I want to help,
I
want you to help me explain it.
The whole thing doesn't make sense. There's nothing to explain. I didn't see my mom that day, face to face. I didn't hurt her. I didn't do anything to my mom. I didn't do anything to my mom.
What happened in that house?
I don't know, because I didn't go in the house. I didn't even get out of my car.
That's not true. Okay? I know that for a fact.
I drove.
I know that for the fact you walked into that house. Okay? For a fact. Okay, so explain to me what happened in that house.
Then you could explain that to the jury. The jury's going to see the evidence, and then we'll go from there. Because I did not go.
So I want to stop you from that, because they're not going to understand that either. So they're going to. You guess what? With the evidence we have. Okay,
I can't give you an answer.
I know because it's hard.
No, because
You need to be able to explain what happened.
Oh my God, I didn't do it.
You need to be able to explain what happened. You're the one person that can put that part of this together.
I can't.
I don't know what's in your heart. You're a very intelligent person. Okay, if I sit here and point out each little detail where it shows that you did this,
you didn't even show me that I saw my mom. You showed me that I went to California, but you didn't show me that I saw my mom.
Correct. So what I'm telling you is, when we get the videos, I could show you right now. That's not the question I have. There's no doubt in my mind. I watched you go in the house. I know you did it. Okay? You have to explain that part to me. You're the one that can explain what's in your heart, what's in your mind, why this happened.
Nothing is in my heart right now or my mind right now.
What was it?
You know what? You know what? Right now is in my mind right now. The fact that this whole thing is going to devastate Hannah when she's just trying to make it through med school, and all of it is going to be just inconsequential.
You know what can help Hannah is your explanation of it.
No, because there is no explanation for it, KC. Because I didn't see my mom.
Is she going to think you're just the monster that killed her because this is the story you're giving, or is she going to think, okay, maybe I can put something to it that Levente actually explain why he did it? That's the truth, Levente.
Look, okay.
The truth is what does that for Hannah.
There is no truth. The truth is, I didn't see my mom.
No, that's not the truth. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
That's not the truth.
Okay. All right.
The truth is.
Then if your mind is already set,
well, no, my mind is already set. No, you're right. You can't change it because the facts prove it. The evidence proves it. I've watched the videos with my own eyes. I've looked at all the cell phone tower data. I've looked at all the license plate reader. Yeah. I've watched her apartment complex. There's video all around it.
I'm not denying.
Okay, and go in that house. You go in that house on video.
I don't.
You do.
I do not. I do not.
Do you understand that all that video is uploaded to a cloud immediately when it happens?
Okay.
Okay.
I actually didn't know that, but okay.
Okay, so the fact that we know all these things, how do you think I knew about you leaving with the dog? How do you think I knew about...
Because you showed me a video of some guy leaving with a dog.
No, I saw another video of you going in. Okay? That there's no doubt in my mind you were in that house. Tell me what happened in the house that night. Maybe it's something different than what I think.
Nothing happened.
What happened in the house?
Nothing happened because I didn't go in the house. I didn't see my mom. I didn't even see the dog. I didn't even get out of my car. I drove. I think I circled twice that that street. Not like in two different intervals, but literally the same interval. Like I circled once because I thought I saw her, and then I circled twice to verify, and I didn't. And I pulled in.
And then you parked up the street, okay, and you walked down to the house. And then afterwards, you walked back up to your Jeep, and you get in your Jeep and you drive, and you leave the area at about 11 p.m., okay? You get rid of her, or turn her mom's phone off right after that, okay? So her phone goes with you, with your Cricket phone and your other phone. We're communicating with towers right from her house. Okay, you took her phone with you.
I didn't, because I didn't see my mom. I didn't go in the house that day.
Levente, do you understand that none of that makes any sense, and it makes you seem?
I know what it seems like, but that's why I'm saying that
I'm going
to let the jury just, because here's the thing. Okay, you said you had forensic there.
Correct.
Okay, then you're gonna find like my fingerprints, right? Or you have a weapon, or something. Right? Or my hair fibers because I'm balding and because it's shedding all the time. Or you're gonna find because Rowan hair sheds as well. You're gonna find Rowan's hair or another dog's hair in there, a golden doodle, right? You're gonna find all that there, and then they can add it up. But I'm telling you, I did not go in that house. You're saying you have video evidence.
You killed. Listen.
Oh my God. Okay.
Your mom. Okay, I don't know what the conversation was.
There was no conversation except on the phone when we just talked generic.
But when you went in there, something happened. Okay, and maybe you didn't want it to happen, but you hurt your mom.
Look, I'm not in denial.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not like I don't have dual personalities or anything like that. I'm telling you.
Do you understand that the story you gave me about driving 64 hours across country
I know what it says.
to buy marijuana, $100 worth?
I know.
Do you understand how ridiculous that sounds?
I do know.
So then you should understand. You're a smart guy.
I do know. No, I understand it completely. And the thing is, like, I can't say anything otherwise.
No, listen to the rest of it.
Okay.
You bought a prepaid burner phone from Best Buy so you can make this trip to contact your mom. Okay?
No, not to contact my mom. That wasn't the purpose. Look on the. Okay, you can access the phone number. So you could see that I called.
Why did you get it? Why did you do it on a fake name?
What did?
On your phone. Why did you register it to not your name on your Cricket phone? Why did you come up with a fake name?
I don't know.
What's the name you came up with?
I don't know. I didn't even think they asked for my name. I just remember calling in and giving the serial number.
Okay.
I actually don't remember that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not important.
Okay.
But what's important here is when you look at all the evidence, Levente.
I know.
It's just, you're a smart person.
Look.
Okay. You tell me. I want you to tell me. Tell me what each thing means.
Okay. Burner phone, traveling across California, lying about the trip to a detective, not telling anybody about it, including girlfriend. $100. And then visiting mom's house. I know what it looks like. A phone, that's weird. Like, why isn't he just calling from his phone? Oh, probably he knows that. Cell towers. And I think I already mentioned how I know the cell towers work. So that's established. Traveling across the country and not telling anyone. That's weird. Why doesn't he tell anybody? Okay. He has a mission or a plan. Visiting mom's house without telling her or telling anybody. That's also weird. I know what it looks like, Casey.
Okay.
But the thing is,
all of that by itself
Can't-
would be weird, except for the time that you went there.
I know.
We find your mom in there.
I know.
Okay.
I know. But
You can't
look,
take that out of the equation. That's why I'm saying the only way you can help explain things is tell me what happened in there. If there's some other reason that I don't know about other than you're just being a cold-blooded killer, you know, you can tell me that.
From 0 to 100.
Yeah, it happens. I've been doing this job a long time. It happens to everyone. People make mistakes. People get frustrated. People get angry. People need things in their lives that they don't have. So there's a lot of reasons people go from 0 to 100.
You've been to my mom's house. There's nothing I need in there. Even the promise ring. Like, I don't care about that. It's just, it was more for my mom than anything. You know, a long time ago, I wanted to make my own life because I didn't want my baggage to be carried with me everywhere and to unload it on somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I was never...
Was your mom part of that?
No.
Was there something that...
No, what I'm talking about is the ring. Like anything pre-1997,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to associate with that.
Mm-hmm.
So the ring itself is pre-97 because that's my mom's wedding ring.
Mm-hmm.
For me to even do that, that was an extension towards my mom. I wanted her to be happy. I wanted her to be happy seeing that I'm using her ring and that I made a life of my own.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So
a relationship life.
So what happened then that day? Everything else doesn't explain that part of Levente. And I'm sorry that this is tough. But
no, it's not. You know what's tough? It's tough that we're going back and forth, and I literally have nothing to tell you.
We're not going back and forth because I understand that, but I mean, at this point, the single thing that you can do to help explain this to anybody who hear this set of facts, because you just went through a lot of facts, right? And you know that proves a lot of bad things, right? Okay.
But it doesn't prove that I murdered my mom,
but
or even went in there.
The fact that you're saying that is silly, okay? It's ridiculous. You're a smart guy. If someone else told you that story, tell me that story, and then I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say what you say.
I understand. No, I don't need to tell that story. I would make that assumption too. I would.
But it's not an assumption when I know the facts of what you did that day. Assumptions would be me trying to fill in the gap. Okay?
But there is a big gap. The gap is me going in.
The only gap there is right now is why.
There is no gap.
That's the only gap. And that's only in your heart and your mind. You can tell me who you are as a person. Right?
You're gonna dig through me, and you're gonna see that I've never done anything bad in my life. And you know what?
There's gonna be more and more when we find. I can almost guarantee you that it's going to look bad. The only way it doesn't is if you can explain it to me. Can you explain it to me, please?
No, because there's nothing to explain.
Please explain it to me, Levente.
There's nothing to explain.
Your mom deserved that, okay?
She didn't deserve that.
Okay.
She didn't deserve that.
She deserves for you to explain this.
Explain what? There's nothing to explain.
To what happened that day.
Nothing happened that day. I didn't see my mom. I did not see her.
Who did you see?
That day?
Yeah.
With the exception of the dispensary, in and out. That was it. You're going to see the call records. You're going to see I called the dispensary. You're going to see I talked, I don't know how many minutes on there, just having small conversations. You're going to see I called Hannah and Joseph and my mom. And that's it. And then
what did you tell Hannah?
I don't know. I think we just talked about like her day.
What did you tell Joseph?
I think we talked about trading. These are like the common conversations I have with Hannah and Joseph. We talk about trading. We talk about like medicine.
Why did you need to call them on that drive back from that other number?
Because I like to talk to them. Because I had nothing to hide except the fact that I went to California for some bud. Okay? That's it. That is literally it. Joseph doesn't know I smoke. Hannah knew I smoked, past tense, but I don't actively because I don't have...
So you drove 4,200 miles
Isn't that 8,000 because there and back? No, it's 4,000. Yeah, I did. And I expect you, a detective, to believe. And on that trip, yeah, I know.
Do you know how ridiculous this sounds?
I know. But you know what? The thing is, here's the thing. If you say you saw me going into that house, okay, you have that evidence. Then I'm assuming when I'm in the house, or even if there's nothing in the house, in my car, you're going to find something. Then let's just go from there. Because there is nothing. There's absolutely nothing that I could say, because you see me or you saw me or whatever going into the house when there is. Okay, I did not go in the house. I didn't.
How can you say that? How can you sit here and tell me that when I know different? How can you sit here and tell me that?
Because.
Do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
Because
That's ridiculous. That how can you sit here and look at me and I tell you I know this and you tell me that? It baffles me. It baffles me. That won't make sense to anybody else either. Do you understand that? The only thing that's going to make sense is if you can help explain what happened in there.
I can't because I didn't go in.
But
I didn't go in. I can't tell you what happened if it didn't happen. Correct? I can't.
I know.
So how am I supposed to?
You're choosing not to because it did happen.
No, it didn't.
Levente, that's not a question for me. I have no question about that. I want to know why. I want to know what happened in there. What happened with your mom? Tell me. Tell me about your mom.
I don't know. I really don't know what happened in there. Because, okay, I'm not even going to say it. I think I've said it enough. If it is recorded, they could just repeat it, right? I'm not going to say I didn't go in there. Because I didn't go in there. I did not. I never went in her house. But I'm not going to keep saying it because we're just going to go back and forth. You're going to pose a new question just in different words or something like that. I had a very good relationship with my mom. Very good.
Up till that day. And other people told me that actually you were fairly rude to her sometimes. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to get understand.
Rude in what sense? Like she calls me 9:30 and I have to tell her I have to go, I can't talk to you. That's not rude. I never swore at my mom. I mean, I never said any bad word in front of her except maybe like not directed at her. Like I would say a bad word, but not like fuck, bitch, or cunt, or anything like that. I would say like, oh, that's dumb, or I never said. I was rude to my mom in the sense that I would tell her I have to go or I can't speak to you right now or something like that. But I was never rude to her.
Well,
okay, I don't know who's saying this.
They've listened to you talking to her on several occasions, and they do say you were actually very rude and did cuss. And that's what I don't want everyone to think at the end of the day, that you're some cruel guy to your mother.
Oh my God.
I need you to help me explain what happened so we don't think that, because that's what we have to think right now.
I can't help.
That's what we have to think right now. And I don't want to think that of you. I think there's more to it that you can.
There's nothing.
It's just straight. That's how you are.
What do you mean how I am?
I'm telling you about what happened in that house. What happened with your mom. I'm gonna believe that this guy is just a cold-blooded killer of his mom.
My mom.
Or there's something more to the story. Only you can provide that fact.
There's nothing more to the story because
What happened when you went in that house then?
But I didn't go in.
What happened inside?
I don't know because I didn't go.
I'm past that point. I watched.
Okay, that's fine. Then you watched it, but that wasn't me because I didn't go in the house. Okay, roll your eyes, whatever.
I watched you go back to the Jeep and get in the Jeep.
Okay.
Okay. That's not in the afternoon.
I didn't go to her house or in her house.
Okay, how did your cell phone get there?
What do you mean my cell phone? Because I drove past there.
Okay. How did your Jeep get right there? How did the other burner phone you bought get there?
Because both phones were in the car and I drove by her house.
Okay.
Yes.
At what time?
Afternoon and then late afternoon.
Right. At 11 at night?
No. No. I left long before then.
Well, your cell phones didn't. They didn't.
Then it didn't. I have nothing to say about that because I was already on my way to Bakersfield at that point. I was probably in Bakersfield. No, at 11 p.m. I was way past Bakersfield. Way past. I was not even in California at that point. Okay, you have your little trail or Google Maps or whatever or cell phone towers. I understand that, but I never went in the house. Never went in my mom's house. I never saw my mom face to face. Never did. The reason I didn't say these things is because of what we're talking about right now. Imagine if you called me that day and I told you everything, then what? What would be, you would be here like the same day.
Well, then I would have thought.
You would be here the same day, and you know what would happen? Everything here would have just been last week, or when the first time we spoke.
I didn't know any of this stuff last week.
No, what I'm saying
I
is,
understand what you're saying, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what would have been the reason if my mom was found and I got a call from the detective and I told him the story, and I came up with this bizarre account of going to 2 different places on the 2 days before and after my mom was found dead, and then I come up with, an even more bizarre story about buying a prepaid phone that's not your name, driving across the country like a madman for 64 hours, there and back to buy $100 worth of marijuana. And I did go by my mom's house, but I never saw her.
Yeah.
Now, you're the smart guy.
Yeah.
If you had told me back then, okay, yeah, I was out in California on those days.
So
and I never went over there. Guess what I would have thought? Okay.
No, don't, come on.
No, I would have thought, okay, he had a trip there.
No, that's.
But the fact that you.
That's not true. That's not true because you know what? You're saying I'm a smart guy now, and I'm putting myself in your shoes.
Yeah.
I would immediately think that is a very bizarre story, and I would start doing everything that you just did. But unfortunately, I think this is it, and we'll let the jury decide. But I think it stops right here. It stops.
How long did you plan this trip? How long had you planned it?
It was like a couple of days before.
A couple days before.
Yeah.
Okay, and how much planning did you do? I mean, you bought. Where did you buy the GPS?
On Amazon.
On Amazon.
Just a random one.
Why did you do that and not use your phone?
I told you I've been having issues with the software.
Okay.
It deletes contacts. It's glitchy.
Mm-hmm.
You have my phone. You're I don't know, downloading it right now. You'll see that it's...
Okay. Well, we'll look at it. Maybe that'll explain something.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go see if it's done.
Look, can we just please continue the conversation? I know you're going outside, taking a break, that sort of thing. Okay, I already said let's just speed up.
I gave your phone to my technician that can download it.
Okay, let's just speed up this process. Okay, can I have another pair of pants? I will give you these.
Yeah, that's fine. But do you not want to look at your phone with me? To help explain what's on there?
No, because you're gonna leave the. I've seen enough TV to know what happens. Okay, you're gonna leave the room. You're gonna let me sit here, vegetate in my own thoughts, that sort of thing. I can't go to the bathroom. Can't drink water. It's gonna pass 24 hours. That sort of thing. I'm not. You say I'm smart, but come on. I know some of these tricks because I've seen TV. Okay.
Okay. You obviously thought a lot about this.
No, well, yeah, because you left for the room for like half an hour, and I have to think here, and I have to sit here and think, what else is he gonna do?
Okay, do you want to look at your phone with me?
If you want, sure.
You might be able to explain things, and that's why I asked.
Whatever you want.
Do you know your...
Okay, I'm since we've talked on the phone, I have been very forthcoming with everything. Forthcoming, except the California trip. I'm forthcoming about my clothes right now.
Okay.
Okay? I just want to push and help in whatever way I can, just expedite the whole thing.
Let's go. Let me go see if your phone's done, and I'll bring it in here and we can look at it.
My car key. This is my house key.
Do you have your mom's keys on there?
No.
Okay. What do you owe money to the IRS for?
Pardon?
What do you owe money to the IRS for?
When I got stipends from Paul in 2010 to 2015, the attorneys informed me that they were tax-free, but they were not. And I owe some money from 2012 and 13 tax years. And they just informed me.
They just informed you of that?
I mean, they say they've been sending letters, but I guess they've been sending it to the wrong address. I think they've been sending it to that address.
Okay. And what was the other settlement you had against you?
There's only one settlement. That's Paul.
There was like 16,000, I think, that I saw at some point. You had a settlement against you, California.
Against me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never received 16,000.
Really? No, against you, like you owe it.
I don't owe 16. I owe it to the IRS.
Just the IRS?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And
And
I
there's no other debts you have?
I assume that since you've talked to the IRS, you saw that there was a payment plan worked out already.
Okay.
Okay. Like, just letting you know, or I don't know. Maybe you're just avoiding it. I don't know. But anyways, you're gonna say.
Yeah, no, I just found that out, so that's why I was asking.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know your neighbors well where you live now?
No.
No?
We have new neighbors.
You have new neighbors?
Yeah.
Who's the neighbor next door to you?
Some undergrads. I don't know their name.
Oh. Okay. Do you have a safe in your house?
No.
Where do you hide things of value?
I don't hide things of value because I don't have anything of value. The only thing I have of value is my computer. That's in plain sight.
Okay. How about in your car? What's in your car right now?
Nothing. An ice scraper, some belts to put things on top of it and secure it.
Okay.
Whatever's in the glove compartment, paperwork, old receipts. Same thing with the little thing in the middle between the driver and the front passenger.
Okay. And do you have any paperwork in your house related to your mom?
Related to my mom, possibly, like insurance or something like that, yes.
Okay. Like what?
Insurance.
What do you mean when you say insurance?
Car insurance, health insurance. Maybe she sent me a letter of the car registration. Insurance, like that sort of stuff. If you're asking me, did she send me a copy of that? No, she did not. I don't have a copy of that.
Okay. How about that car that you have, your Jeep?
Yeah.
The license plate that's on it, how long has that been on that?
I don't know. I literally have no idea. I think since I've got the Jeep.
Okay. Does your mom pay that registration?
Yeah.
Since it's still in California?
Yeah, I do have my old Mustang license plate underneath the car seat of one of either the driver's seat or the passenger seat in the Jeep.
Okay. What plate is that?
I don't know what number.
It's a California plate?
Yeah, it's a California plate.
Okay.
But it's my old Mustang.
What does it say?
It doesn't, just random
Oh, it's a
gibberish.
random.
Yeah, I just have it because it was my first car.
So you keep that in your current car?
Yeah, you would have thought like if I was gonna go do something to my mom, I could easily switch license plates, right? Or I could go get another one, right?
The plate on your Jeep actually doesn't belong to your Jeep.
Is it her Jeep? Okay, then I was confused. Then it was vice versa because she sent me that plate.
She sent you that plate?
Yeah, because she did the car registration.
Why did she send you a plate? Did you leave with a plate on the car?
No, I don't know. I don't remember this. This was, I think I left with it, but she did all the car registration stuff. So I often joked about like we might have different plates. If you're saying that I switched plates, why don't you look at an earlier date of her car? You'll see that it's the same plate of her car, like on her car.
No, I know that plate's been on her car. I'm saying that for your car.
I don't know. Like I've had that plate for I don't know how long. I literally do not know how long.
Okay. Do you put the registration stickers on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She mails it to me.
Okay. Well, it just looks like that plate used to be for your mom's car.
Okay. What, okay.
That's okay.
No. May I?
Sure, sure.
Okay. I know what you're saying. In the DMV records, my VIN number is linked to the license plate on her car. That's what you're saying. And you're saying that her VIN number, like her vehicle, her license plate is on my car. I'm saying that please take the opportunity to look at old photographs, videos, whatever, of her car before this incident. You will see she has the same license plate. I've had the same license plate. In fact, please look at, go look on the on my phone. Just scroll through. Maybe you're going to see a picture of my car in the background with the license plate.
Mm-hmm.
I did not switch license plate. If
Okay.
that's what you're trying to get to.
No, I'm not trying to get to anything. I just saw that as being weird in the records.
I don't
But
know. I think
the-
that was an accident because we have identical cars, right? She doesn't look at the VIN number. I don't even know if she knew where the VIN number was on the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she did that. I think I just got a license plate, or maybe I did it. I don't know. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
After hours of questioning, Levente continued to maintain an outwardly cooperative approach while denying every accusation. He willingly handed over his phone, allowed detectives to search his home, and insisted that every piece of data would prove his innocence. To the investigators, however, that confidence did nothing to reduce their suspicions and only encouraged them to dig deeper into every detail of his statement.
May I drink from that bottle of water?
Yeah, that's for you.
Thank you. You're welcome to use my fingerprints on there and start comparing.
Okay. And what do you think we'll find with that?
Nothing. That's why I've been so forthcoming about everything. Come in my house. You don't need to get a warrant. Access my phone. I gave it to you. Otherwise, I think you need a warrant for that too. That's why I've been just throwing information at you, or the availability of information. I don't know.
Okay. And you're saying you didn't do anything to alter your phone, the text on your phone?
Alter in what way? Like delete? No. I mean, like if the conversation gets too long, it lags. So then I don't delete the whole thing. I mean, I don't delete individuals. I just delete the whole thing. No.
Okay. So,
What I-
explain, help me explain this. Okay? Here's the screenshots that you emailed me. Okay? Do you call your mom Athena?
Yeah.
That's how you refer to her when you speak to her?
No, I call her mom. I just have it on my. In my contacts, I like having first name and last name.
Okay.
It's just me being organized.
Okay. Hannah is.
Hannah Smooth Henderson. She changed it because we play that game. We go on each other's phones and change the middle name. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and she knows that I can't call her via Bluetooth in my car because there's like a sensor or like a filter, so you can't say motherfucker. I won't call, so it's
Gotcha.
just a joke.
So did you use both of those phones while you're driving out to California? Were you using your Bluetooth while you were using those phones?
Bluetooth in the sense to listen to Pandora on my phone that I gave you.
Okay, not the flip phone.
No, because
did you use the Bluetooth for the flip phone?
No, because it doesn't have. It's a flip phone.
The phone
It doesn't have like
Bluetooth.
smart apps. It only has. I only used it to call and text.
Right.
And that was it.
Okay.
And yeah.
So that you never used that on there.
No. I used the phone to call Hannah,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't use it for Bluetooth because I don't even know if it has Bluetooth capabilities. But even if it does, it doesn't have any apps on it.
Okay.
Not even GPS.
Right. As and where did you throw that away?
Flip phone?
Yeah.
Just in the trash here.
Where's here?
Like where I live.
Like in
Where I live, not like in the house trash, but like in the big dumpster that you put house trash in.
Okay, and that was on Sunday, you thought?
It was on Sunday.
Okay, so that your trash is already picked up?
I assume so.
Okay. What was the other area code 513 number you were calling on that phone?
Say it again?
There was another phone number you were calling from that phone that had a 513 area code, another Cincinnati, Ohio area
Like
code.
I was calling from it?
Yeah. You
I only
called
had
to it.
no. I only had one phone number.
Did you? But you made a call to someone that.
Not that I remember.
No.
I don't know.
Who were the people you called from that phone again?
Joseph, my mom, Terry, and then a lady that works at the dispensary in LA.
And what number is that to the LA dispensary?
It's a 310
Okay.
area code. I don't know. I don't even know my Hannah's phone number by heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was Hannah, your mom.
Yes.
Joseph, dispensary.
Yes.
And who else? Terry?
I didn't call Terry.
Oh, I thought you just said you did.
I didn't say I called Terry. I did not call Terry from the flip phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that, well, you just said his name, that's why I brought him up.
I didn't. No, you just. Oh my God. Are we playing these games again?
What
like,
game?
Mind games?
No. I'm not playing that game.
I didn't.
I'm confused then. I'm not
I
trying
did
to play a
not
game
call
with you.
Terry on the flip phone. I did not.
Okay. Okay. And then, what other information is there on your cell phone that we have that's going to be helpful to explain anything?
Nothing. Nothing that I can think of.
Okay.
Nothing for you. Nothing for me. Like in my defense, and nothing that could incriminate me. In
Okay.
neither of those things.
Okay.
Same thing on my. Well, okay. I guess one thing that could be in my defense is the zip code, not the zip code, the address of the dispensary, because I've never been there before. Beyond that, nothing else.
You've never been to that dispensary before?
No.
I thought you told me you knew that person and they
I
gave you
knew,
a deal.
I knew the person, but I didn't go. I've never been there before.
How did you know that person then?
It was like an old high school acquaintance, like when I lived down in San Fernando Valley.
Oh.
It was a long time ago.
And so just out of the blue you contacted them to
Not
get
out
this
of the
weed,
blue.
or-
No, not out of the blue. I reconnected with some old high school friends, and then I just remembered that we had two colleagues who did not go to high school with us who opened up like cannabis farms in Southern California. One was doing something that was all CBD related, so medical use, and then the other one was doing a mixture and I know that he was selling it to some dispensaries, and then I just got in touch.
And did you actually purchase it from him?
No, I purchased it from a teller.
Oh, okay.
Just like
What's that person's name? The one you know, not the teller?
The one I know?
Yeah.
Why does it matter?
Well, I could check with them to see if you had these conversations.
But it's not going to help me, is it? How does this help with anything? You know,
I'm trying to help explain. I mean, this is what you told me, so my job is to follow up on it, right?
I understand that. I completely understand that. But at this point, you know, you've already made a stance of where you are with this whole thing. That I'm a cold-blooded killer, or you're trying to narrow down like why I did this. But I didn't do any of those things. I did not hurt my mom. I'm not a killer. I've never done anything like that before, ever. Okay, nothing. And you know what? I'm not going to start dragging other people into this. I'm not, because already, just what I'm imagining right now is that you already have a bunch of cops at my girlfriend and my house going through our shit. And she's going to come home after a long day of work. She wants to play with the pups. And guess what? She's going to come home to that. Okay? And she doesn't deserve that. She doesn't. That's why I've been so forthcoming with the whole thing.
Well,
okay.
Unfortunately, if you were forthcoming, she wouldn't have to endure any of that.
No, she would have. She absolutely would have. Because as I said earlier, if I told you this a week ago, or when I first got a phone call from you, the whole thing would have just expedited to last week, not today.
Okay. Well, what were you thinking about during this week?
This week, taking care of the puppy. She has to do overnight shifts on Thursday night. I have some writing to do, so I laid out a schedule. That's what I was thinking about. Trading, when I'm traveling to California, what am I going to buy her in San Francisco, what I'm buying her parents for Christmas, that sort of stuff.
Okay. So, I mean, obviously you knew you had told me a lie initially, but in the meantime, did you think that I would find out about all this stuff?
No, I mean, yeah. Yes. And that's why I was waiting for you to come out here. Do I have any proof of this? No, I do not.
Okay. So, you're saying you don't have a copy of the will or the trust? You didn't take that from your mom's house?
No.
Okay.
I don't have one.
Well, there's one in your house.
I don't have one. I don't have one.
There's one in your house.
This I do not have.
There's a will and a trust in your house.
But I don't have it.
What will and trust is in your house?
I don't have it. I don't have a will and trust. My mom sent me paperwork, but it's not a will and trust.
What is it?
I have different like insurance stuff.
Okay. So you're saying you don't have a will and trust from your mom in your house?
No, I do not. I don't have.
What other paperwork is at your house?
The original settlement of like the Paul thing.
The Paul Burns settlement?
Yes. Court documents from that. My structured settlement sale.
Okay.
IRS stuff.
IRS stuff regarding this most recent thing?
Yeah, like IRS paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else?
If we're talking about these documents, that's it. Like
Okay.
these. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. What about your mom's laptop?
No, I don't have. Me personally, I do not have a laptop. I have a tablet. I have an iPhone or iPad tablet, and it has 2 laptops. That's it.
Okay, but your mom's laptop?
I don't have my mom's laptop.
Your mom's cell phone?
I don't have my mom's cell phone.
Okay. And you don't have the ring?
I don't have a ring.
Her car keys?
I don't have car keys. I don't have any of these things. I want you guys to go from top to bottom, but
Yeah.
you guys will.
We will. What else are we going to find on? Do Do you have any other storage media at your house?
Yeah, I have two external hard drives. They're linked to the computer. When you see the computer, you're going to see these little ones like this big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's on those?
Writing, like writing stuff that I've been working on, porn, pictures, home videos.
What kind of writing?
I do fantasy, like just fantasy.
Like what kind of fantasy?
I'm working on this project where it goes back to like the story of creation. Instead of Adam and Eve, you like human Adam and Eve. You have a set of 12 animals who were given sentient life and consciousness, and they built a society. And humans are kind of more of the animals. And I'm kind of building a world to see how different animals would interact with each other and how they would treat humans and stuff like that. And I'm playing with the idea that the seasons are off balance, so they don't know it, but pollution is affecting the seasons and the environment, and they're blaming each other and then warring against each other. And that's it. I do fantasy stuff like that.
Okay. Is that kind of the same thing as your gaming stuff?
Yeah.
That's what kind of game is that? What do you do again in that game?
Like you have different characters. It's third person, so you're kind of plopped on a deserted island, and then you have to kind of build. Like you have to get food, you have to get shelter, you have to drink, you have to avoid wild creatures, and kind of build civilization from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Those are the games I play.
Okay.
Another one, same premise, except on the island there are dinosaurs, and you gotta avoid them and like still survive.
Okay.
And then I play these games all the time.
Sure. So on the hard drive, there, what else was on there? You said home movies of what?
When I went to Europe, when I went to Indonesia, stuff like that.
Okay.
The interrogation entered a critical stage as detectives revealed documents seized from Levente's home. A copy of the will, property records, and numerous documents related to Athena caused his explanations to change repeatedly. Each time he was confronted, Levente tried to distinguish between property documents and the will, but those increasingly circular explanations only made the inconsistencies more obvious.
Or like when I hang out with friends.
Okay.
Why did I go to Indonesia? Teach English. Why did I go to Europe? Travel.
Okay. And so, like, when you say home movies, like, what are you recording?
Like through my phone, through my phone that I gave you, or through my old iPhone. Like I'm recording my friends or me or an environment or something like that.
Okay. You said what kind of?
Because this is important. Just like role play, like cosplay, like you dress up as different like characters, lesbian, threesomes, stuff like that.
Okay. No or anything like that.
No.
And what else is on there? Photos?
Yeah, photos.
Oh, what kind of photos?
Like me in Europe, me in Indonesia, Hannah of my friends, screenshots of like what's on my screen, so like trading screenshots. So like when I open up a chart, I draw a chart, I screenshot it and I send it to other people.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay.
I have my old assignments from my master's program. So a lot of doc files.
Okay. So from if I show you something that, let's wait.
Okay, sure.
Okay. If I show you something that proves to you and proves that you were in your mom's house,
Yeah.
are you gonna explain to me what happened? Will you?
I don't know because I didn't go in the house. I can't.
But if I show you something right now,
Please do.
that proves you were in your mom's house.
Please do. Just. I don't know why we have to play this game.
Well,
Just show it.
because you're not telling me what happened in there. Okay, see that?
Mhm.
That was just found in your house.
Okay.
That was taken from your mom's house.
No, it wasn't. That was sent.
You
to
just told me you didn't have this.
That was sent to me. That's
You just
not.
told me
That's
you
not this. That's not this. That's the property. I have that because my mom.
It says last will and testament.
But that's the property. Flip through it. Tell the guy to flip through it, please.
Okay. It's dated May 25th, 2018. Same as this. It's got these same initials.
Okay.
It's the original.
Yeah, she sent that to me. But it's
You
not.
didn't- you
It's
just
not.
told me you didn't
It's
have it.
Casey. Please listen to what I'm saying.
Okay,
Please do.
I
It's
am.
not this. It's not the will and trust of everything goes to me. It's the property. The property. Because she asked me to sell it, or we talked about selling it. That's why I contacted real estate agents. You could contact Woodland Hills realtors, and you're gonna find out that my name was kind of spread around there. Ask Joseph. She sent it to me. Ask
When did she send it to you? Because you
Back
told me
in
you knew
May.
nothing about it. And
I didn't know about the trust. Like
This-
everything is given to me. I know about the properties. I didn't read it, Casey. It's in a,
It says last will and testament.
yeah.
You
Ask
have
the,
a will and testament.
okay, then
correct?
they found a folder filled with other documents, and you're gonna see that I have houses, not houses for sale, realtors in there.
So what does it say in it? Say it again.
Realtors?
In that.
No,
will and
not
trust?
in this.
What does that one you have at your house say?
I don't know. I didn't really read it. I really didn't read it. I just had. My mom sent it to me back in May, and you could even see the because it's in the original folder, the mail folder.
It's in an envelope.
An envelope.
That's
yeah.
postmarked.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna see that.
Okay, that it was mailed to.
But
you.
I don't have this. What you have, what I have before me. I do not have this.
Okay.
I do not have this.
Okay.
Okay? I didn't know about anything. I don't know about her financial situation. I don't. I don't.
Okay. So.
And please.
Yeah, I will.
No, you
Don't-
will. You will. Please just take the opportunity to tell them to go through it. And it was interesting that they found it so quickly because I didn't tell you where it was.
I didn't know where it was.
So they're just digging through everything right now?
They're searching your house right now.
They're digging through everything.
They're searching
right now.
your house right now.
Okay, but I don't have the will and trust. I have the property titles. That's what I have.
Okay.
That's all I have. Property titles.
Okay. All I can tell you is what I see. I mean, I'm sitting here with you, so
Can I see the picture again? Because if it was this, I don't have it. I don't have this.
Okay. I'm telling you.
May I see the
Yes,
picture one
yes,
more time?
I'm showing it to you right now. Okay. Here's what it looks like.
No, I don't have that. I don't have that. Because it's this. No, it's not this. I don't have that. I just have the property titles.
That's at your house.
I only have the property titles.
You're saying
I don't have any will or testament. I don't have that.
that's at your house.
I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. I'm telling you right now, I don't have it.
They told me they just found this in your
I don't have that. I really do not have that. I only have property titles. Oh my God. Okay, I don't have it, Casey. I don't know what else to say. That's all I could keep saying. Just like I never went inside my mom's house. I never went inside the house. I can keep saying this over and over and over again.
I don't want you to keep saying it over and over
because
it's not true.
I don't have anything else to say then. That document, I do not have.
How did it get in your house then? Explain that to me. Explain that to
I
me.
don't even think it was in my house. I don't think that's in my house. I don't have that.
How would they find that in your house then?
I don't have that. Casey, I do not have that.
Where was it?
It's in the office.
Where in the office?
They found it.
Well, I'm asking you, so if it's the same.
It's all the documents that I've mentioned, insurance, settlement, everything. It's in the same spot.
Okay. Like on the desk? Like in a file cabinet? You tell me.
No, ask them. Ask them. If we're gonna play games like
I'm
this.
not playing games.
Yes, we are.
I'll ask them.
I don't have that document. I only have property titles. And
How did you get property titles?
my mom, she made the property titles. Because I don't know how the property titles work. I don't know if you get that on the spot or if she was like putting a code. I think it's one of those. I don't know if it's called a property title. It's a document that has like owner and co-owner.
Mm-hmm.
She put me as a co-owner
On
because
what?
On
Woodland Hills one or the Grover one?
On the Woodland Hills house.
Okay.
And it's the same thing with the car because the Jeep was originally never in my name, but never was on my name. Now it is, but I'm a co-owner.
Okay. When did that happen?
The Jeep
No, when she made you a co-owner on the
in May.
Woodland.
In May, that's when I got the.
Just on that property?
I think so. It's the Owens Mouth one. There's only 2 properties.
Right. So did she do it for both properties or just one?
I think only for one.
Why did she only do one?
I said I think. I don't know. I really don't know. I just know I think she did it for Woodland Hills because I managed that property with the tenant.
Okay.
I think. But I'm not saying I'm not on both of them or I am on both of them. I don't know.
Okay.
Is that all the documents, like the properties and stuff? Maybe I could
Yeah.
show you which one.
Well, if you
I didn't
never
flip
seen
through
it,
it.
then
Well, I'm saying that if I have the property title document and I flip through these, I could tell you which one I have. That's what I'm telling you. I've
Okay.
never seen this.
Okay.
And I didn't flip through it when you were gone either.
Okay.
I hope you guys were good to the dogs at least.
To what?
The dogs.
What about the dogs?
I hope you guys were good to the dogs at least. You didn't just like impound it or something.
Impound?
Yeah, the dogs at my house, because you're searching through it. You have to do something about the dogs, right? Hope you didn't put the dog in like a impound or shelter or forensic or something like that.
No. I don't see any reason to do that. I'm sure they're treating your dogs fine.
Did you guys at least notify Hannah, letting her know that it's being searched?
Yes.
'Cause it's almost time when she goes home.
It's almost time that she goes home. She gets off work.
I assume it's either 2:30 or, I think it's 2:30, because I didn't find this. So another
You can change that back.
hour and a half, I think.
Okay, yeah, she knows. It's 2 of them. What was the inscription on that ring?
I don't know.
You thought it was a date, though?
I think it's a date.
And do you think that might have been the date your parents got married, or when you
Yeah.
would have given it to her? Or?
I don't know when they met. I know how they met. They met, my mom was a teacher, and she taught biology. And my dad came back from South Africa. He at the time was fixing refrigerators, like he was doing something with the coolants, and they just bumped into each other. I don't know what date. I don't even know where. I just know that it was somewhere on the campus. I don't know when they got married either. I just know it was after my mom got pregnant.
With you?
Yeah.
You don't have any other siblings, correct?
I have a half sister. Like my dad married before my mom, but I never met her. And this was back in Johannesburg. The mom supposedly had UK citizenship, so they're either in South Africa or UK. But this was like 15 years before I even existed.
Okay. And how did your dad pass?
Heart attack.
Heart attack.
My biological father.
Correct.
Yes. Paul, he committed suicide.
You considered Paul a father. So, why do you think, do you think that's the reason why he left you that money?
No, he didn't leave me the money. He never had a will. He never had a will. Different people made claims. The attorney contacted us saying that, oh, we might be able to make a claim because your son was almost adopted and you had a relationship with him and stuff like that. Or my mom had a relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
So did your mom get this money then?
No, she didn't get any of it.
Well, so you made a claim personally after you were...
No, I couldn't make a claim because I was underage. I was
right.
like, it was 2004. It was 2004 he passed. The ongoing settlement went from 2005 to 2009. So I was underage. I was not making the claims or anything like that. That was, my mom hired an attorney. The attorney hired another, I guess, attorney, and they did it together. My mom never got a penny out of this.
So they set it all up for you to get it?
They set up the stipends, like how much I would get.
So no one else put a claim into...
No, other people may put claims onto Paul's estate, and they got money as well. But I don't know if they got stipends or not.
How was it determined the amount of money that you got?
I don't know.
And how much have you gotten so far from it?
$15,000 for 4 years, so that's 60, then 95, give or take. This is rough, right? This is not exact. So 60, 95.
So 155,000 roughly?
Yeah, since I turned 18.
Since you turned 18, you've gotten 5 different disbursements.
Not exactly 5. It was, so from 2010 to 2014, I got it in 2 batches, so one every 6 months. So it was not like 15,000 every 6 months, it was 7,500 every 6 months. Yeah.
The pressure continued to build as detectives introduced additional evidence involving documents, physical evidence, and Levente's travel history. Although he repeatedly insisted that he had never entered his mother's house, he could not reasonably explain why several pieces of evidence had been found in his home. From the investigator's perspective, the overall picture was finally coming together, and every piece was pointing toward the same conclusion.
From the time you were 18?
Roughly. Not exactly when I turned 18, but like, I think July of 2010.
And so why did you have to wait till you're 30 to get this disbursement?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't understand the question. Why I don't? Why I'm not waiting? Because I was...
Or no, why originally was it set that you couldn't access it until you were 30?
I don't know. That's how the attorneys said it. Same thing with the one I received last year. July, I got a portion of it, 95,000, but I couldn't access the 95 before last year.
Okay. So they found that in a plastic drawer bin in your closet, along with some Nazi documents in the drawer above it.
Yeah, my grandfather, on my dad's side, he was part of the Arrow Party. That's the Hungarian Nazi, but they're not like Nazi. And my dad was awarded a book.
Okay.
And the book is signed by Hitler. If you're thinking I'm a
No,
Nazi,
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm only telling you
it's
that.
a historical thing, okay?
I'm only telling you that simply to tell you that will was found right there in your house in that drawer.
But I don't have that. I have the property titles.
You told me you don't have this document at your house.
I don't have that. that. The last will and testament, I don't have that. I just have property titles and any documents that she sent me.
Okay. Well,
I don't know if I have that. It was in a giant file or a folder.
Okay. Well, that's where it was found in your house.
Okay. Okay, I told you go to my house.
Right.
Okay.
What else were we going to find in your house?
I don't know. Nothing.
What else could we find in your house that you may have taken from your mom's?
Nothing, because I didn't take anything from my mom's. I didn't take anything from my mom's. I didn't. Keep searching, please do. The bedroom there's clothes everywhere, but yeah.
Okay. We'll keep looking up. I'm going to go see if I can get that, if your phone's finally done.
Are you ever going to show me that picture or that video of me walking into my mom's house?
Is that what it would take for you to tell me the truth?
I'm curious because
Would you tell me the truth if I showed you
well,
that?
you've mentioned.
Would you tell me the truth?
You've
Would
mentioned
you, no.
a lot of evidence, but you've never showed me anything except the Google,
Would you tell me the
cell
truth
phone
if I
thing.
showed it to you? I mean, is that what it takes?
Is this a psychiatry thing going back and forth with questions? I'm asking you, are you ever going to show it? It's either yes or no. It's not a question back. That's what I'm asking.
What if I showed it to you?
Same thing.
What would you say?
You just showed.
What would you say?
Well, I gotta see it. I don't know. I have to.
Why would you have to see it? You know.
Because no, I don't. Because you're telling me this. You're telling me you have so much evidence of this and that, but you haven't shown me anything except the the map and the cell phone. I didn't go to my mom's house. Prove it to me. Just please prove it to me. Because
and then what?
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What do you mean?
Then you would tell me what happened?
This is a psychology thing.
It's not.
Or this is like a psychology meet where you ask one question and then a psychiatrist or psychologist ask a question back, and it just goes question, question, question. Nothing gets done.
I'm gonna go see if your phone's done.
I'm just asking.
I'm gonna go through it with you. Okay. I do truthfully really want to give you another opportunity to explain things. So, based on all of the evidence we have in this case,
Sure.
clearly shows that you went into your mom's house the time she was killed. Listen to me for a minute. I'm going to give you, okay? So, because of that, I want to give you an opportunity to explain whatever happened in that house right now. Because if you come up with a new story about it later, it's going to look bad, like the lies that you already told me. So now is the best time to explain it to me, if that's the case. Okay?
I have nothing more to say. I've said everything I've said. I've said everything I've said. I know I messed up a few times with the lies, but
You messed up a lot.
Yeah. But
And it's all very clear. The evidence is overwhelming that you killed your mother. That's why I'm giving you an opportunity.
I killed my mother. No,
It's overwhelming.
No, it's that I went to California. That I lied about that. That I don't even know if you guys found.
If you
the
think
weed.
somebody else.
If you found the weed. What do you mean? If I think somebody else? What do you mean? I think somebody else? There is no somebody else. I went to California to buy weed. I hope your team found that. But I never saw my mom that week.
You really think that explanation anybody's going to believe?
No, but you know what?
Why would anybody believe that?
But look,
Levente?
look, Casey,
Why would anyone believe that?
I can't give you what you want if I don't have it.
Well, you have it. You're just choosing not to tell me. This is a choice you've made. Okay? The choice you made to kill your mother.
No, I didn't.
The choice you're making
kill my mother.
to come up with these bizarre stories that make zero sense.
Wait, but how are they bizarre? Did your team at least found the?
See, and the things you focus on,
Yes.
are just silly.
Okay, they're silly.
So do you think?
But-
do you think if we found
But
the
the
fact that
thing-
you bought $100 of in
If
LA
I
somewhere?
yeah, but if I
okay?
said that, I don't know how they treat this. But I know I've heard enough stories to know that if one guy goes to Colorado and he leaves the state and gets pulled over and he has a gram and there's evidence that he bought it in Colorado, crossing state lines, gets in big trouble. You really think I'm going to, and based off of all the news and reports for the last, I don't know how many years that's been going on, you really think I was going to be so forthcoming and say that? No, I can't. How can I? And again, it makes me target number one. That was.
I mean, honestly,
So
it makes zero sense. That explanation makes zero sense.
That's
Okay?
all.
That's why I'm saying the only thing that helps make sense, or that you have the ability to do now, is shed light on why.
There is no why.
There was no reason. You just get a kick out of that.
No, there is no. No. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said there is no reason. I never hurt my mom. I never killed my mom. I can't give you a reason. That's what I meant when I said there's no reason. I have nothing to give.
So, just so you know, this is your opportunity to explain that.
I understand that, but I don't have anything to explain because I don't have anything for you. Like I have. It's the language. Okay, I did not kill my mom. I did not go into my mom's house that day. Or that week, and I did not hurt her. I did not kill her. I did not hurt her. That is
you said that over and over.
And when I say I don't have anything
that's not
further,
believable. I have a very open mind, and I look at all the evidence in totality.
Yeah.
And your story,
I know.
it's just not believable.
I know.
On its face, and under scrutiny, it's not believable.
I know.
So, that's why I'm telling you is this charade and going back and forth and saying you didn't hurt your mom.
Kissy.
I'm over that. Okay?
And
and what I'm trying to tell you now, the one thing you can do instead of creating these, crazy stories about going to LA to buy weed, is to explain actually what happened that day. Explain what happened to the dog, where the dog
I
was.
don't have the dog. I didn't see the dog. I don't know where the dog is. I don't know what happened to the dog.
Did you leave one of your 5-hour energy drinks somewhere? You think?
I don't know.
Probably don't remember that because you were traveling a lot.
Okay. I have
Do
some.
you remember leaving one somewhere? Or you parked your Jeep before you walked back down?
I don't know.
Okay.
I tossed it like in trash cans.
How many of those did you drink?
I don't know, a couple. Not more than a couple. I really don't know. How am I supposed to know? I
don't know, but
10.
It was pretty obvious that you left one there in Grover Beach.
Okay. But how do you know it's mine?
DNA.
Okay, DNA.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you. There's so many different points where the evidence, the preponderance of evidence is clear that.
But I already mentioned I was in Grover Beach. I already mentioned.
Well, you're trying to cover the points, okay?
But I
by
already
your story. Every time I talk to you, try to cover some other reason why you would have been there. There's no other reason.
No, I didn't give you a different reason. I was in Grover Beach to see my mom.
All in a vacuum is fine.
But
that to occur on the very day, within the very time frame, at the same time that your mom was killed. Come on. Who's gonna believe that?
But was she dead on the day I arrived, or
she was dead when you killed her?
I didn't kill her.
You did.
I didn't kill her.
You're gonna have DNA track back. Okay. What do you say to that then?
When we get to that point, we will get to that point, and then we'll see what happens. Because
we'll see what happens.
Because I know I never went in the house.
You can explain it right now.
I know I never went in the house, so I know there's no DNA. For me to concoct a story and to say F, Y, and Z or whatever, I can't.
I know you can't because
because
it's
because I don't have a story to tell. Because like a real story. Unless I make one up, like a fantasy.
Okay, Levente.
Yes.
So unless there's anything further that you want to talk to me about and be honest about, I think we're done. Is there anything you want to tell me? Now's your opportunity.
No, I have nothing else to say.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and stand up and take your jacket off for me? You can just leave that in that chair right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have anything else in your pockets?
I don't think so.
Oh, just any papers?
No, that's it.
All right, so you understand I'm placing an arrest for the murder of your mother.
Yes, oh, yes, I understand.
Okay.
In the end, Levente Lazar was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Investigators concluded that his motive was driven entirely by money. Tragically, the hardworking mother who had devoted her life to giving her son the best future she possibly could became the victim of his greed. Our deepest condolences go out to Athena's family. Thank you so much for watching. Nearly 85% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel. Your subscription and support mean a great deal to us, and they help us continue bringing you more stories like this. Before you go, be sure to check out one of the strangest cases we've ever covered right here, or click here to watch one of our latest cases.